Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thursday. Glad you're with us. 3 hours live from Los Angeles, and we're so excited you're here because tonight is a celebration of jewelry, and we've got incredible values for you. We've got a huge array of discounts. It's going to be a lot of great, exciting pieces for you on the way, and we're going to get you wheels. We're going to get you some big top of the hours, and how about our best of the best in ruby, tanzanites. Also, we've got a great diamond piece. I'm so excited. We have something that has not been here it's been literally years since we've had this. It's a piece that I've purchased myself for a gift, and it is a pink and white diamond band ring. So in a world when it is getting tougher by, it seems like the hour, to get pink diamonds, we're going to bring you a pink diamond and white diamond band ring. There's actually 4 rows altogether, but it's really, really wearable. So great size, great for everyday wear. For it could even be a wedding set, could even be a great band ring you wear wherever you want to. So it's going to be a lot of fun to bring that back. It's got some bigger, substantial pink diamonds. So our last call on that one, we also have a very, very special array of some really cool hoops. The hoop earrings that we have are a little different than our single row inside out style. Tonight we're actually going to see a princess cut and round combination in hoops. They're actually an oval style, but they're going to bring all that diamond weight right up front, and that is where we like to see it. So that's going to be coming up as well. Incredible value on 2 carats in diamonds that are, again, those substantial stones we love to see individually. Plus, we have a very important 2 carat plus ruby. Had one the other day. It was just with white diamonds around it, a real classic. But tonight, we're going to bring you a yellow and white diamond combination around those rubies. So exquisite. Plus, I know we have a lot of demand always for fawn diamonds. Got a beautiful fawn diamond for you as well. That is a 1 carat. It's actually a 1 carat exactly, but it's a round. So that's not something we've seen a lot of, is the round fawn diamonds. So tonight's the night. We get that for you. Plus necklaces, earrings. We actually have a whole wheel of earrings. They're going to be discounted to their lowest price ever. Plus the list goes on and on and on. We're going to see some brand new of those diamond the slice earrings we love, but this is our largest carat weight ever. We actually have 4 carats plus. Plus, we do have a couple of really big cocktail rings in yellow diamonds that when we've had these designs or styles in the past, they've been extremely popular. So got 2 of those. If you're looking for a lot of yellow diamonds together, not just one single stone, but a lot of stones put together in a beautiful cocktail ring. So that's coming up as well. We're actually going to kick off. Oh, and let me just say, we have requests are welcome as always. We'd love to help you out with any requests you're looking to see. If there's something we can show you or something that you maybe thought you maybe missed out on, but you want to make sure and check, this is the night to do it. So by all means, let us know what requests you have. We'll help you out with those. We can bring anything out of the vault for you. We've got plenty of time to do that throughout the next 3 hours, but earlier is always better on those requests so we can get you whatever you need. So we're going to start with a gorgeous opal. This gets to me every time when we see this opal. It's one of our top of the Lightning Ridge Black opals. Incredible colors. Of course, this is the play of color that we know of this phenomenal stone, but we're actually going to see this one here in a really fabulous design because it's that real classic in a pendant of all things. It's going to be item number 9441, and this has just a really sensational style. Now, don't forget, you can actually change the gold color. So if rose gold is not your perfect preference, well, no problem there. We can change it to the white or the yellow. But it's 9441. It's a 52-point Australian Lightning Ridge Black opal. We love to see the pear-shaped stone. Now 52 points, maybe the actual carat weight, but it's going to face up a lot larger than that, as opals do. 3 points in diamonds stacked up top. That is right above your pear shape. And then that split bail, which is a classic style bail for you. And you've got a great looking piece because it's got this purple intense base color. All of these greens, when I look down from above on this stone, it has an orange glow about it that's really impressive. So there's an element of orange and red that you start to see through the angle we're seeing it at, but you'll see a lot more of that when you see it in person. So really cool stone in every way. We've got our 3/4 inch drop on the style overall. I will show that to you on the hand here so you get an idea. Then we'll show it on the neckline, but also great everyday wearable size here. Really beautiful stone. Of course, opals always make sense for a pendant that you wear every day because why else? Well, it's got all the colors of the rainbow and this one in particular. So you've got a great versatile style to wear. It is going to have a 3/4 inch top to bottom, as you see right there. We'll take it on over to the neckline and see that next. But it's actually going to be a lot less than $1,000 to get this one to you. So It's a party in a stone is what this is. This is really what it's all about. We've got the whole party going on, big holiday week here. And look at that now. From a distance, you see even more of that amazing color, right? The greens are there, the oranges, the yellows, the goldens, the reds. So even that purple coming through there as your base color, really looking amazing. So all we need to do is send it on out of here. And better than even $499. This is how we roll with the opals here, and you got a great looking stone, one of our best, and change it up. So if you want the rose gold's a more unusual way to do this. We can do something really special for you, customize it however you want, but it's not even $499. Let's make it $488 instead, and that should make it really simple and easy and affordable. Yes, Jess. Single row bangle from yesterday. I don't, but I'm sure we can bring it out. We had the, it's the 3 carat 64, if I'm not mistaken. I'd love to bring that back out. We'd love to show that again. It's one of our classics. So we'll go ahead and get that for you by request. Hey, I love the requests already. That's good. We want to keep them coming. And that single row bangle, that was a classic. And I know it was later on in the evening. So if you needed a closer look at it, it sounds like that's what we're going to do here coming up next. Now, if you want this one, $488 on the opal, that beautiful Australian lightning ridge, all the colors. We love to see it. Then, of course, the bangle that was so popular last night. But the good news is we have a couple of options on this one as far as, you know, what's made up. And we'll go ahead and honor it one more time at this incredible price tag that we brought you last night. We have a gorgeous aqua, too, a cushion cut Sierra Santa Maria aquamarine that is so pretty because it's one of the few mountings we have with stacked baguettes on the sides. And for whatever reason, I can't imagine why, I've been getting a lot of requests for baguettes and emerald cuts lately. So we have a beautiful piece that really is going to bring that to you. Thank you so much. So who is this for? Charles. Hi, Charles. Well, we've got a fabulous bangle, and luckily we have the white and the yellow gold still here to show you as well. So let us know if you'd like this opal. Let me start with showing you the white gold here up close, and then we'll show you the yellow gold, and we got to zoom back because obviously it is a bangle, so it's a big size. You've got those huge diamonds all the way across the top, and I'm loving the fact that we have this amazing value. So as I was touching on last night, if you missed it, just want to reiterate that this is that 364, but because it's diamonds and gold and nothing but, it's really one of those classic pieces, as we know, but it's also going to be kind of a last call at this price tag, because that's really important to keep in mind. When you have 364, and like I was saying, this is really where it's putting all that diamond weight right up top, so halfway around the top portion. So you've got really beautiful, and I was wearing this all night last night, got a lot of questions about it, was happy to bring you a value like this, but still one of those opportunities that I still am having a little hard time getting just comprehension of, because with gold being where it's at and diamonds being where they're at, it's very, very difficult to make a piece with this kind of stature. And what we could even do is maybe even count the diamonds, which would be a little tedious to do, but honestly, it's probably worth it just to figure out how big each individual stone is. So it's an average size, so 6.5 to 7.5. If that's a bracelet size that you typically wear that falls into that range, you're good to go with this bangle. This average size will fit you. It is a bangle, so again, it's not really, it's kind of meant to give you a little bit of open work that is going to be not skin tight, but all hinged so that you're not putting this up and over. It's not a slip-on bangle, as we call it, where it's round and it goes up and over the knuckle. It's got the extra mechanism in the hinge so that you're putting it on so that all your stones stay up front. Now, it's also going to be hinged on one side, the locking mechanism's on the other, and you've got the 2 figure eights. I'll try it on for you in just a moment, but it is actually, this was, we were talking about this. If we brought it down to $36.40, in today's diamond world, that would be just impossible. That is more of a price you would spend on commercial grade industrial diamonds. Diamonds that are literally the diamonds that are used to cut other diamonds, because you know you need, with a tough natural hard substance like diamonds, you need diamonds to cut diamonds. Nothing else really can. So you've got something that should be that commercial grade diamond pricing, but instead it's actually better than that. And these are huge diamonds that are not commercial grade, that are used to cut other diamonds. They're actually VS, round, brilliant, ideal cut. And they're all matched up, and they're all VS, and they're all beautiful near colorless stones, and they're set in solid gold. There is not a little lightweight gold weight to a bangle like this, especially when you're doing it with that size diamond. You need more gold to house those stones. So bangles are exotic in that sense. They give you a lot of gold weight. This is why stackable. This is why wear it all on its own, because it's large enough to be that piece that stands alone by itself, but it's also better than $3,600 or $3,500 or even $3,499. This is why it is, again, when we see this come back, it's a newer price tag based upon today's pricing for diamonds and gold, which have elevated quite a bit since we made this for the first time. I don't know if you're recognizing, but that item number goes back to 1110362. That's one of our original item numbers. We're talking about 362 items into our system. That goes back truly about 5.5, 6 years. So you're talking about, that's what that means, and I'm bringing this up, is that this bangle is priced as if, and I'm going lower than the $34.99 for you, but it's priced as if it is a piece that we had literally created 5 or 6 years ago. And that's when obviously gold and diamonds were a lot less. And obviously when you look at where gold is at today and where it's going and where it's headed and all these extras, this is the time. And it's not just diamonds, it's gold too right now that's on that elevated rampage. So we want to make sure you have a chance to get it. It's not even $34, $33, or $32.99, and we've already got one gone. Just let me know what color they want, because which one? Yellow gold. All right, because I'm looking at what we have in stock and it's pretty limited. I'm going to try that yellow gold on for you. It is going to be better than even $32 or $31.99. And this is where, again, I think if you weren't with us late last night, this is the perfect chance to pick it up. It's going to be flying on out of here. This is the yellow gold on the wrist, so you can see what that looks like from a distance away, how big those individual stones are, all around brilliance. This is where it's hinged. So I've got the 2 figure-8 safeties undone because I just put it on, but you just give it a little bit of a press. It just pops on open. Then you've got that hinge. So that's how it's going to open and close. You see how much gold is here? It's not even $3,099. It's better than that. And look at that, how it opens and closes, clicks close so that it's solid and seamless. And then you've got your 2 figure-8s to keep that nice and secure so that that bracelet is not going anywhere, because this is a very important piece. And yet it's going to be $2,999 if you'd like it. And that's a really extraordinary piece. That's the yellow. But again, you see so much of those. And you know what I'll do? I'm just going to count those diamonds for you as well. Just give it at least a rough count so we can give you an idea of how big each individual diamond is. But they are really, really, truly extraordinary. So we've got about 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. So that's where, again, if we're looking at an exact carat weight on each one, because it is 364 in total, that means that you're getting approximately about 14 points each there. So really extraordinary, beyond just your typical accent diamond. And thank you to Charles for that request. Is that who picked up the yellow gold? Great, thank you so much. So $29.99. We'll give it a quick 60 seconds, then we'll be on the move. And if I counted correctly, they're 14 points each. So that's really a huge diamond. We know that is beyond what you typically see. Even when we talk about out beyond accent sizes, usually that can be 2 or 3 points. Not something like 5 or 10 or 14 in this case, which is giving you so much more. So that's going to be it. Still got a white gold and a yellow gold available, and a rose gold's not here. Excuse me, but we can do that for you. So no problem there. Are we ready to get to the aqua? Such an extraordinary piece. The aqua that I have coming up for you is a cushion cut with baguettes. Just a simple row of baguettes down the sides. You're going to love it. So 20 seconds left. This is the best bangle to get. That's the one, you really got to have that. That's a really important piece. So next up is the aqua I want to get to here for you. 10 seconds left on the bangle. Let me know if you'd like it. $29.99, huge value. So glad we get to bring it back and show you one more look at it, just more in that prime time kind of slot. Now here's what I'm showing you next. This is just too good to stay here. Aqua, cushion, square, plus the baguettes that are down the sides of this ring. This is so beautiful and classic. But where we usually see diamonds down the shoulders, it might just be round brilliance. This is where you're getting the big baguettes, all tapered in their length. So that's the height of the stone as you see it here. Channel set together so it's seamless down the sides. It's item number 0047. This is also an 18 karat solid gold. So we love to see it because that's, of course, a really premium gold purity to get, which we very rarely see. And with that aqua, this is that perfect cushion cut we love. Aqua's from Sierra Santa Maria, best in the world. They have the best color individually. That is a 311. And then it also has 33 points in all those tapered baguettes. Honestly, it looks like so much more than that in the diamond weight. This is all finished in that 18 karat gold as well. You can see how it's done through the inside all the way to the exterior there. Of course, that aqua even creating that blue glow on our wheel right there in front of it. So it tells you a lot about the saturation of that stone. We're going to help you out. There's one only. It is a beautiful, I know March is now over. That does not mean our love for Sierra Santa Marias goes away. We know this stone is amazing. We know we featured a lot of them throughout the month of March. Really saw a lot of them go out the door, and that includes some of the really, really big sizes that we have. This is just that perfectly proportioned, great looking piece. It is. It's giving you a dazzling effect like a round wood, but it's going to have that subtle cushion cut corner, so it's more squared off, but that it really is, out of everything we've seen, that is like a blue diamond intensity to that color. Only seen out of Sierra Santa Maria. There's no other source that gives you anything quite like it, and that is proven right here when you see it from even a distance away like this is. So there's a little bit of texturing too. There's a little bit of what we call mill grain along the sides, top and bottom, above and below your baguettes where they're set, so it just gives it a little bit of interest, but huge value on this one, one only. And if you love simple, elegant mountings, but with those baguettes that do, well, you saw it right there. When that hits the light and just you see that shimmer in this flash, it's beyond just a sparkle like a round brilliant gives you. It's more like a mirror-like kind of flash, and you're seeing it again down the sides here on that angle. So really beautiful. I wish we could see more in these mountings, but we don't, because baguettes are really tough to match up. In this case, we're also right there, precision setting them where you can't even tell where one stone ends and the other begins. Look at that. That's a really cool visual there. They're just all lighting up at the same time here, even though they're just shorter in their height all the way from the very, very center down the side. So it's giving you this really incredible look. Now you're still going to get all the colors of diamond, like all the blues and the reds and the yellows and the goldens, but you have this really gorgeous aqua. We're going to blow it out. It was actually $49.99. Wow. So this one had a little bit higher end price tag because of those baguettes and because of the color. Of course, it's a really large size as well. Great stackable too. If you want to put a wonder ring around it, no problem. You can do that, but it's going to be better than even $49.39 or $29.99. This one's going to go so fast. We love seeing those baguettes as accents with our center stones, but just don't see them often. So huge opportunity right now. We'll make it $1,999 to the very first caller who would like that aqua at $19.99. So huge value. We'll give it 30 seconds. Then we got to move. We are going to show you those diamond slice earrings. It's our first pair ever in the rose gold. They've all been in the yellow gold prior to this. So we'll see some rose gold options. Then we have more earrings in studs on the way as well. I think you'll love some bigger studs, including some great diamond princess cuts. So we'll see some exotics there. And then let us know who's got this one. That's my favorite. I think my favorite setting of the day is that one there. That is a really, really good one. So $19.99. Let us know, aqua lovers. And the bangles are still here if you want a bangle for yourself. Talk about a piece you'll wear every single day. It is that bangle. So, oh, and I didn't mention at the top of the show, we have two color change skeins that are here. I know they sold out when I debuted them about, what was that, maybe 2 weeks ago this weekend. We have two more for you. Really excited about those. And if you missed that one day, we had everything, but we have 14 stones. Everything was that one day. They completely sold out. We've got two options for you. One is also a really big round. So we'll see those color change skeins here coming up. And if you have not seen these yet, the newer source, oh my goodness, the color is beyond. So let's take a look at our last pair. These are the slice earrings that we love. It's going to actually give you a really oversized diamond weight coming up, and it's going to be item number 9776. These are fabulous. And what we've seen lately has mostly been a cascading style. This particular design is going to have more of a design, and it's almost like a floral look here, and this is really cool. So instead of having a lot of extra movement here, you're actually going to get this beautiful kind of slice, which are freeform. They're all just a little bit independent and different, but it's item number 9776. There's 4 carats 20 of diamonds here in one earring. Most of the earrings we've been seeing have been about 1.5 and 2 carats. 420 here. They are set in rose gold, so that means your shepherd's hook and your bezels are going to be all rose gold. It's the first pair we've seen like it. You've got the aqua, right? Thank you. Let me know who got it when you know the aqua is sold. And this pair of earrings, which has a length of, let me grab my ruler here, show you the length. And of course, there's also a nice width that you're getting here as well. There's, oh, look at that. It's 1.5 inches from top to bottom. I'll be able to try one on for you. And there's, of course, that translucency to those stones. I will grab this one. I'm going to borrow that so you can see it on in just a bit. But you get that length. Of course, the shepherd's hook is easy. You just pop it right through. Give it a little bit of a, just kind of give it a little tight and squeeze to make sure that it doesn't work its way out of your ear. Or if you have those little silicone stoppers, they work just as well. And then you've got a really, really good look, because this is more of a floral design with those 7 stones per earring here. This is what they look like on, just to give you an idea of what they're all about, from a little bit of more of a length here and a distance away, so you can really see how they're going to look. And they have that almost like a little bit of a colored appearance, but you see right through them, and they've got this great sheen to them. So that just gives you a little size perspective. We'll go back to the wheel right on the hand here, and we'll get them out the door. This has been by far the largest, though, diamond weight we've seen in these diamonds. And so here's your chance to pick them up. And there again, there's that kind of shimmery effect they have. They're almost mirror-like, and so they almost pick up the light like the baguettes in that ring did. But we're going to make them really affordable. They're supposed to be $28.99. Let's do better. We're going to make them only, you know what? Let's just send them out for $999 for the pair instead. So for 20, where else are you going to get 4 carats 20 in diamonds? For under $1,000, and I'll slip that other one on with it here so you can see the two together. So there they are, and that gives you almost like a floral look, which is kind of fun. Looks like a little, kind of like a little 70s pop art there, which I kind of admire. And then we'll get to our color change fiends, because I know you're going to be anxious to see those and get a last chance at those fiends that we have for you. But $9.99 on that one pair. We'll give those 30 seconds, then we're going to roll. I'm going to start with the really big fiend. We have a 2 carat, and then we have a 1 carat 26. So we actually have the 214 in the round. We'll see that one coming up. And then we've got the beautiful, beautiful radiant cut. So we've got 2 different options in the color changing fiend, but they are the brightest variety of. So we're really excited about those. And then, of course, rose gold. Let me show it to you up close too, so you can see the rose gold element. Usually these have been in the yellow, but I just want you to see, I know this is tougher to show because it's so large up close all together, but at least you see that rose gold texture and that shine. And actually, did they put diamond? What is going on? Wait a minute. There's no mention of hold on. We got diamonds. Let me hold this up a different way here. Am I seeing things, or do we have some extra special? Sure enough, they put diamonds in front of the lever back. Well, there's no mention of those. So let's just say you're probably getting a little extra than 4 carats 20 among those slices. So that's really impressive as well. And there you can see kind of how they have a rough facet to them, kind of like sliced, but a tumbled effect too, and a little bit extra faceting, so they really have that sheen. And then, yep, you got diamonds in the front of that lever back, which were not mentioned in the description. So there you have it. You got a little extra diamond weight. Now we're going to get to the largest of my color change fiends. You're about to see an encore on just 2. This is where we begin. And I thought before we actually tell you about this stone, probably best to just take it all in visually. Who got that aqua, by the way? Julia from California. Say it one more time. Julia from California. Thank you. We're in California. Is she nearby? Like, is there a chance I'll see that out and about one day in this big state we live in? Maybe just I'll catch a glimpse of that aqua and I'll say, I know you. I know you're Julia. Where is she calling from? Oh, really? Okay, cool. All right, so Julia, well done on the aqua. So I just want to say we have 2 of the color change fiends. You're going to see this round, which is the 214. You'll see a 126, which is a radiant cut, but this is all we have. Last call, last chance on the color change fiend. We are trying desperately to get more because of the day when they debuted. All sold out. It was a matter of just about 6 minutes or so. Every single one of them was gone. That is going to be, it's why we're working so hard to try and get anything else we can from this very, very special collector who is there mining this material. But this is where, again, you don't see a lot of these stones. I was actually able and privileged to introduce these to the world back in, gosh, it was right around this time of year. It was March, early April, and that was back in 2017. So quite some time ago, but it was not this material. This material is far and away the best we've seen. The other color change fiends I had when they initially came out were a very saturated green color. So the green was darker, so you didn't end up seeing as much of the flash. You didn't see as much of the fire, which this stone is really, if you know fiends as titanite, it is that really highly dispersive stone. Even the neon varieties that don't change color, they have a lot of dispersion level. They disperse more than diamond. The color change varieties do as well. The difference is you don't want it to be too overly saturated. And the original parcel we had were a deeper, darker green, so it was harder to see the reds, the blues, the oranges, the yellows, all that diamond-like fire that we look for. Here, is where this new material is really excelling beyond what we've ever seen before, because you have still that bright level of green. It's not a dull color, it's not brown, it's none of that, but it's so bright and it's giving you this electricity. It's giving you that diamond-like fire, which is so clearly visible because it's just a bright color. It's almost like a demantoid color, really, but it changes color. So with all of that you see visually in one light, when you get it to an incandescent light, guys, this is going to turn to a red for you. So it's really, really impressive. This round is a 2 carat 14. The item number is 239. It's in white gold only. We have given this a lot of diamond weight. It's deserving of such because it's that 214 perfect round. Of course, nothing's going to really show off the brilliance like a round will. And we've got a carat 18 in diamonds to go with it. So only 2, and I'll show you. This is obviously, we're starting with the larger of the 2, then we'll go from there. But you want to be on the phone lines early because it's a good chance maybe you were not with us the day these debuted and you missed them entirely. Here's the moment to get on the lines, and that is just undeniable, right? The brilliance you're getting there, the beauty you have, the amazing nature of that brilliance. I mean, look at it right next to those diamonds. You can tell which one is highly dispersive, right? Which one's higher dispersing? It's the green of the Spain, and that'll still change from that bright classic green to a red. For a lot of years, this is still regarded as the Christmas tree Spain, which of course aptly named, because if you had that evergreen and then you pictured it with all the multicolored lights on it, that's very much, I think, a really good description. But this is going to change color and then goes to red. So when you're talking about a rarity, this tops them all. Come on in early because this is a major stone. Take a look at it on the hand. We've only got one. The diamonds are going to go side to side on the hand, just like you see it there. I mean, seriously, this looks like a Russian demantoid. But Russian demantoids, as rare as they are, they don't change color. So even more rare from a phenomenal perspective, even more rare from a size perspective. I've had a couple of 2 carat demantoids, but they are, oof, they're $50,000, $60,000. This is going to be so much better. It's not, forget about $50,000. It's not even $5,000 to get a 214. And in a lot of circles of gemology, this would be considered even more rare. So you've got a special piece here, no doubt about it. It's not 5, it's not 4, it's not even $3,000. It's going to be $29.99 for that mega 214 round. We'll get to the radiant right after this, which will be a little bit smaller, so it'll get a little more affordable for you. But how about that? For something that disperses like that does, it's got every color of the rainbow within it. It's that green body color. It goes to red when you change your light source. So that is one of the more fascinating gems that we have ever been able to bring to you, and we have brought you a lot of rarities in our day. But to bring you something that has that beautiful look, I mean, that's the thing. With a lot of color changing stones, you're still only appreciating one color most of the time. So I think that same thing goes here. So I think if you're gonna not see the color change as often, because that requires a whole light source change, it's nice to have the high dispersion coming through that green stone at the same time. So that's gonna be only $29.99. We'll show our last and final here for you. And if you are ready for a smaller stone, get on those lines because the 126 is coming up. It'll be at number 236. It's going to be a really special mounting. I think a lot of people are going to want to see both choices before they make the decision. This being a radiant cut, so a very different look, but you're still getting a lot of diamond weight. That'll be 236 on the item number. It's a 126 stone, and then has the 93 points and the diamonds around it. That is going to be a border of the double row, top and bottom, and then mixed within it is going to be that great little almost floating diamond effect that you get, that you really appreciate when it's on the hand. So this is our last. Still get a great big diamond weight. Change the, actually this one have to stay in the yellow gold. Looks like we're not changing it, although I know we have this mounting, so if you wanted to give us a little extra time, and that was, if that's the deal breaker and you really want whiter rose, just let us know. We'll be happy to do that. You can see how this dispersion is still showing through the radiant cut. Let me get the fingerprint off of it. But it's a really special way to go if you want this one. And while I'm at it, I'll just try it on for you as well, so you can see even more of the magic of the mounting and how you see through so many different aspects of the middle there. So it's really giving you this nice bordered edge here with the bigger diamond weight, double row there on each side, but then the scattered effect that almost looks like a constellation of diamonds within the middle. That is going to be, well, let's make it a lot more affordable than $29.99, because that's where our 2 carat 14 stands. So how about this one going even lower, and not even going to be $2,500, but we only have this one. And remember, changes from the green to the red for you, and it's going to be only $19.99. So that would be it. Just a different way this dispersion shows up because of of that radiant cutting, which of course has an emerald cut outside perimeter, but then those scissor facets within it on either side. So $19.99 gets that to you, and we'll see who's got it. And that'll be our only Speens, and they are just back for a very short amount of time until they're gone and find their homes yet again. So that'll be $19.99. Let's talk about yellow diamonds too. We've got 2 great yellow diamonds, big kunzite. I do have a flag ring, the full American flag done in a ring for the first time, because even though we've seen flag designs, it's very rarely a literal flag design where it's just, it'll be like a little snippet of it. We've got actually, look at this, that is pretty special, right? It kind of looks like it feels like a signet ring because it's so sizable and so much gold weight, but it does have the red, the white, the blue, and that is all 18 karat solid gold. So I bet you we have got, and with, gosh, it's already April, so now we're thinking about summertime around the corner, and you know what that means, all those patriotic holidays. This is a literal American flag from the Stars and the Stripes here in the sapphires, the rubies, and the diamonds. The item number is 9828. Just want to show you here, though, first, this angle is important because that's all gold solid up the way. That is actually going to be solid 18 karat gold, no less. It's only as is in the white gold, which proper backdrop here to show off, I think, your red, white, and blue, but it's actually a total weight of 176 among your rubies and your sapphires and your diamonds. We're going to show it to you up close as well, but there is a lot, and I mean a heavy presence of gold. It goes right up the side, so it's very rectangular. This is why I almost liken it to a signet style, because it's sitting up really high and giving you that rectangle kind of statement of gold here that you have, but this is what it looks like up close. So you see every individual, and there's even that scalloped effect where if you look at it from this angle, it's not flat. So you can see how it's scalloped, so it really looks like it's got the movement of the flag waving in the wind, which is really an attractive design and not easy to do when you're setting all of those matte stones. So we have the sapphires in the corner, we have the rubies and the diamonds striped across the way. It's in solid white gold. Let me also take you all the way around to show you the finishing as well, so you can see how that's done, and yet we have got just the one fabulous buy coming your way. So much 18 karat. I just can't be more proud of this amazing gold weight you have with all the total gem weight as well. That's so important. And we're going to make it better than $49.99. And with that kind of gold weight, that is a price you would expect to see. You would, I think, be thrilled to get it for $49.99 if we were talking about a designer piece, which it is, and we're talking about what a retailer would get for it, which you can imagine for specialty designs like this that are not your cookie cutter pieces. They're not your basics. These are really important, and we're going to do better than $49.39 or even $29.99. So huge value already. It gets better. We're here to bring you the best value that is possible. And that's what we're doing with all that gold, and yet every patriotic piece that we bring, no surprise. We got some patriotic folks out there, and we all really, again, I know if you love fine jewelry, what a great way to show it. Really reads that way because of its size being so beautifully done. It really shows up with that theme coming through. It's always a little more difficult to do pieces that have a very specific design because you want them to read that way from a distance, and that's what this piece does. It's not even $29.99. And when you feel, the first time you ever feel the weight of this piece, I think you're going to be really wowed that this price came down this low. I get that I get the bonus of just, you know, holding it and trying it on for you, so I know how much gold is here in the size it's in. You're going to be very impressed when you feel the amount of 18 karat gold presence and weight it has when you're spending so little like you are tonight, because it's $1,999 instead. So that's where it started. $5,000, we're bringing it down below $2,000, and that will be it. So first caller can take it for $19.99. Huge value there, and we'll see who's got it because we already have a lot of people on the phone lines. So it's obviously, this is the piece I wish we had 5, 10, 20. It'd be necessary. We'd sell every single one of them, but obviously just one special piece, and it's the wave for me. It's that beautiful scalloped effect, and that it's not just a flat surface. That would have been easier to create, no doubt. Do you have this one? Thank you so much. That one is sold, and we have a really important kunzite coming up at a big value, but I want to show you this yellow diamond piece. It doesn't want to come out of its bag. It's getting a little shy here, but it's really big. It's a cocktail ring, and sorry, don't be shy, yellow diamond piece, because everybody's going to be looking at you. This is one that cannot be shy. It is a huge yellow diamond weight that includes bigger individual stones and also the pave row around all of that. So this would be item number 6151, another one of a kind, as we have so many. Yes, Spencer, go ahead. Oh, good. The carat 26 mean. You got it. So the carat 26 is gone, but the 214 is here. The flag ring is gone. Thank you so much. And then here we go with the yellow diamond piece that is also one only 6151. It's going to be 14 karat yellow gold as it is. Then we're going to break it down. I'm going to give you two different yellow diamond weights because we're going to first talk about the bigger stones that you have set through the middle that are all individual bezel set bigger stones. And you can see, did you guys notice? Because the first thing that hit me was we have heart shapes in here. When we see little collages of diamonds, very rarely we're going to see a heart shape ever. We have ovals, beautiful, beautiful pear shapes, cushion cuts, heart shapes, I mean, all set almost as like a puzzle where they're put together with these bezels, but a lot of open work between it, so that makes it interesting. That is going to be a total of 167 in your individual larger stones. The outside, which is a shade lighter, which I love, that's going to be 24 points in the yellow diamonds, but they're all natural yellows. So as we know, there's a whole range of colors. Yellow doesn't just mean one color. There's a whole range from lighter pastels to deeper, richer colors. That's where you're getting two different varieties. I got to show this on because the size is so important here. A $69.99 piece, though, once upon a time, it gets a lot better than that, but you got to see the size because it's not for the faint of heart the way this is designed. And again, all 14 carats solid. It is really important as it is in the yellow gold. No other way you'd really want to set your yellow diamonds. That's going to show them off the best. I'll flip it around, show you the other way with the point going away from the hand, but there's one only, and you can see the way things are flying. So don't be back in the phone lines waiting too long. Come on in early and make sure they're yours because instead, and total it all up there, you got a lot going on with this diamond weight, right? We love to see that. Nearly, I mean, think about it. You got the 167, which is so important because those are the bigger stones, so that's your big diamond weight there. But you're also getting that 24 points there in the halo. That would be your pave. So very, very well done here when you consider that you're getting so close to 2 carats in those yellow diamonds. Of course, you've got, are you ready for this? All the yellow gold that supports it. Wider band along the sides. That's just the other way you can wear it. So pointing up, pointing away, pointing in, whatever you want to do here. But it is not going to be $69.99 or anywhere near that. We have just this one. It is time to let it go. And you're getting a carat 91 in those yellows, but I just love every single unique stone that is set within. They're all those bigger sizes. They're all specialty cuts as well. I love that too. And we're going to go lower than $69.99. The very first caller, let's make it happen for you. It's only $19.99 to the first caller who'd like it. Yellow gold, and look at every individual important stone that you have throughout, and yet it's really easy to wear because with all those bezels in that light pave, it's going to feel amazing on. There's very little for being a big ring, there's not a lot that's going to be catching on things or any sharp edges to it. It's really just an easy wear for being a really large ring, and to get that under $2,000 for a carat 91, which are mostly bigger individual stones, that is very, very impressive. So this is the way I would say come on in early, and $19.99, you know there's only one, and then we'll show you. I do have something along those lines, but it's more of a band style that we have for you as well. So that's going to be a lot of fun, so stick around. Okay, we have about 23 minutes in the hour. What I'm going to do right now is show you the other yellow diamond piece that we have that's kind of similar because it's got bezel sets as well. We'll see who's got this one. Carat 91 total weight. This is the style that I'll never forget. There was a day, it was a Sunday, it was a morning, and it was, I literally could not keep these styles in stock. We had to bring out every last piece from our vaults and could not stop. And that was a big reason behind that was the discounting that we were doing, which I will carry on through. On 8716, here is the last one we were able to get from that big designer that does really known for doing these bezel set bands. So it's a wider band all the way around. It's got the two-tone gold, which is the yellow and the white, and your fancy diamonds, which are basically, I say that because there's all these different colors, right? It's not just the yellows here. There are other colors here in those round, brilliant diamonds. There are some lighter shades of pink. There are some lighter greens, some yellows in different tones here. Really interesting, another fascinating collection piece because it's an entire collection of natural diamonds that are all together. They're all round brilliance this time around and all bezel set. Then the outside edges are going to be in the white gold with the white diamonds. It breaks down like this, 185 of your yellow, pink, green, and then you've got 65 points in the white diamonds. So here we go with now an even larger total carat weight that you have, and that's going to be the 185 plus, of course, the 65 points. That's going to be 2.5 carats in diamonds. You've got to see this, though, through the inside, because yet with that beautiful subtle open work, still, they managed to put a complete undergallery and designer at that, the way it's finished on the inside. So we only have this one. It's going to fly on out of here. We still have that big pear-shaped cocktail ring, but this is where, if you want more of a simple, elegant band style, this is what brings it to you. Let's try it on as well. It's more of a cigar band. This really qualifies because of its width, not to mention that subtle border it has, and then, again, all smooth to the touch. Nothing to worry about. There's a great ease of wear about it, and yet a dynamic piece. And you know, there's another piece here. This one has an $89.99 price tag to start. We're going to do a lot better than that, but again, wider style. Tapers a little bit, but you do still, I would recommend going up a half a size on this one just for your comfort, because it just ends up fitting a little bit smaller or more snug because it's wide all the way around, even the back side. Even though it narrows, it's still going to be pretty substantial, as you see there. So just go up a half a size and you're going to have that perfect fit, and it's not $89.99. That is the best part of all. We're really, I just want to come in a little bit closer too, so you can start to see all the different colors and the varieties of the round brilliance that you have there. Everything that's set in yellow gold is indeed a natural color of diamonds. So hugely important to remember there. And we're going to make it really affordable, not $89, not $79, not $69. This is what we live for, and there's so much gold. Both your two-tones, so if you like to mix it up with your gold colors, you got both here. So a really wearable piece, versatile. I'll do better than even $3,000. This is the reason why that one Sunday we could not stop bringing these out, and yet not everybody was able to get one, and they were all slightly different styles. This is why they go, because of the discounts we're doing. If you were to shop a regular gold band, just a band with gold, no diamonds whatsoever, forget about the carat 85, forget about the 65, no fancy diamonds, no yellow diamonds, no white diamonds, any of that. If you were just shopping this amount of gold in today's world, I think we all know that something like that, just a thin, if it was just a thin like sheet of gold in a band that size, without the depth, without the bezels, without the undergallery, you'd be spending a lot more than $3,000 in today's gold world. Obviously, today's gold world is rapidly changing, and it's not for the better. Unless you just, money is no object and you don't care, and you realize that, you know, precious metal is precious metal. It's always fluctuating, but we're seeing huge kind of current events that are affecting the price of our gold and our metals across the board. So instead of spending $3,000, we're throwing in 2.5 carats in diamonds and all of that. You're getting this really special look that you've got, and yet it's not even going to be $30,000 or $3,000 or even $29.99. This is what's so crazy about this deal. I mean, every bit of my brain just wants to say $39.99. At best case scenario, we're going lower than $29.99. This is our only one, and yet so easy to wear. Bold but comfortable, built the right way from the inside all the way out to the edges, and yet it's not even $29 or $28 or even $27.99. This is why it's a value. This is why it's going to go. And these one-of-a-kinds, they're doing this all throughout the evening. They will continue to, because the discounts are so tremendous. We are really making sure that anything that you see that you want to have, it's going to be very easy to do that price tag wise. So how about this? $27.77 instead to get all that huge diamond weight, so much gold, and the power of a really wide cigar band style for less than $2,800. So huge value on that one. We'll give it 30 seconds, then we got to go. I just know those pieces have been popular, and I love the fact that it's an array. We've even got, I was noticing there are even some fawn diamonds here as well within that design. So in the rounds, do you see on the right side here as it turns, you've got some of the fawn diamonds that have that natural champagne pink color to them. So it's really a beautiful all around piece, and yet $27.77 gets it to you. So 15 seconds left on that one. That should go. We also have a really pretty opal. It's new. Got a really good opal. Huge kunzite has been discounted as well. And then let's go to our affordable earrings that we have. We have a great collection, and there is one of those brand new imperial topaz. Such a stunner. We've got an imperial topaz that also has the pink and the white diamonds with it, but I want to get you our earrings because they're really important. We're going to start with some really big earrings here in all button style. So these are like a stud but bigger, and we'll start here with our turquoise, which is going to be an omega style backing, and you're seeing them at a little bit of an angle here, but we'll be able to try these all on for you. But look at how beautiful. That's how they're going to sit, kind of a northeast southwest design to them. So you've got that look there, and that's going to be our omega backing. So that means there's a post and a hinged back, so it really supports the bigger size that you're getting with these earrings. I also have fire opal, and I also have diamonds, so we can go really, really classic here. We can go really updated. We can go with turquoise. I know we've had plenty of turquoise rings of late. Kind of nice to see a pair of earrings to match, so that if you're looking for creating a whole set, you've got the ability to do that. Let me bring these fire opals up front. The fire opals are going to be a choice of either east-west set or north-south setting. It's really easy with the centered post to kind of orient them how you wish, but they're really good. They're cherry red. They're that best of the best fire opal quality we love to see. And then we have our classic here, but with a twist, because instead of being just diamonds in a stud, it actually is a princess cut, invisibly set. So you have 9 stones per earring that are all set together. There are no prongs in this earring, and yet you're getting 75 points total weight of the princess cut VS diamonds, and that they're all going to be bordered in that gold. So another really great way to do kind of a stud style but larger. So every single one of these is going to sit closer to the ear, but again, bigger styles than we typically see in a basic stud, which just implies like a stone in a basket setting, and that's it. There are the fire opals, here are the diamonds, and again, you can kind of play with those two, the way they sit in the ear. You can actually do squared off, or you can do more of a point to point kind of look as well, much like the turquoise does, but all three. The idea of putting them on a wheel together, very simple. You're asking what's the relation those have? Really no relation. They're all very different looks. They're all very different colors. They're all very different earrings. And I think they're going to suit different styles out there. The reason they're all together on a wheel tonight is because we're discounting them. It's the lowest price they can ever be, and we're going to make that happen right here, right now for you. So all you have to do is pick your favorite. Choose your gold color as well, because all three, and I will say the fire opals, white or yellow only, those are probably your best bets on the fire opal. The rest can be done in white, yellow, or rose gold. So you decide, it's completely up to you, but these are going to be just huge values. Talk about significant savings. We've had earrings up here for $39.99, which, come on, you think? Those big diamonds have been up to $4,000. We're going to do better than that. And this is where you save a bundle. Great for gifting, great for adding, just to, we think of earrings sometimes are the last piece of a collection. So if you have a stone like a fire opal or a turquoise, sometimes the earring is the last piece you add to the collection and to the suite. And so we're big believers in, let's make it affordable so that if that's going to be the completion piece, that it's easy to do, it's affordable enough to make it happen, and we're going to get any one of the three you like for less than even $9.99. There's your $3,000 savings right there already. We're going even lower than $999 though. That is why you want to call early. Whatever you do, it's an important night to be dialing in really, really early. I can assure you of that. It's going to carry on through the show. It's already been vital. We've had a lot of people missing out on things. We don't have a million pairs to go around here either. So it's going to be important to make those, get connected to us in our phone bank quickly, be ready to go. They're not even $9.99 or $8.99. I cannot believe we're doing 75 points in princess cuts for a price tag like this. Then you choose the fire opals with the diamonds or the turquoise with the diamonds as well. They're the same price. Anything you want on this wheel, $888 as we say goodbye to these earrings. 3 different styles to choose from. All incredible values, and yeah, $888 for our last call. Which one do we like? And then we'll show them against the hand. We'll give you a measure and also put them against the ear for you so we can help you there. But that's going to be a very special buy, and that's as low as they can go there. And there you're seeing the diamonds, which again, think about how you can wear those from point to point, from side to side, more like a square design as well. Yes. I sure can. Let's look at those turquoise here from a distance first, then we'll put them against the ear actually. And of course, backing is built in. That's the thing. The rest, I have butterfly backings that aren't here on the ear. What's great about this Omega style is that your backing is truly built in. So there's nothing else to worry about. There's nothing to lose. There's nothing to actually have a separate piece at all. You can see they're about a ½ an inch, actually a little bit more than that. They're a little more, they're stretching towards 3/4, but not quite 3/4. I'll be putting one on for you as well. They're in yellow gold now, but remember you can change that. This is called an Omega back. So it's still a post for a pierced ear, but you have that hinge style in the back that's going to rest gently in the back of the ear so that it's really easy, and that's all about security. It's all about taking a larger earring, and it's really necessary to have an Omega back when you do work with a larger earring, just so that it sits properly and so it faces out properly. Otherwise, it's going to be one of those where if it was just a butterfly backing, it might tend to fall forward a little bit, and we don't want that, because then if it did, you wouldn't see the turquoise and you wouldn't see the diamonds. So that's what they look like on, that you can see just the size reference there that you have, and we're going to make those $888, and that's your turquoise. So beautiful look there. Let's go back to our wheel, see which other ones we like. And yes, Let's go. Fire opal next. And we've got that one's can be north-south or east-west for you as well. So that's because it's got that centered post. So there's probably just everyone's going to wear them a little bit differently. And that's going to be our next one to look at. Now, the information on the fire opal is 9410. We'll take a look at them. I think probably north-south is the way most people would like to wear those because it is pretty large. So we'll get you a measurement in that direction. And then we'll show you. They are also, you can see they're a ½ an inch top to bottom. And then we'll show one on the ear for you. Now, this will be a post and a butterfly backing. So you can see the post is centered up there, which gives you the opportunity to do that east, west, or north, south, and that's totally up to you. And then we'll show them on here for you right here so you get an idea of what they look like from a distance away. So there they are in that great styling that you have there, and that'll be also $888. And those are in the yellow gold now. You can choose to get them in either the white or the rose if you'd like to. So back to the wheel we'll go. Those are our fire opals for $888. And then we've got our diamonds, which 75 points in the diamonds. You like a lot of diamond stud weight, but you don't want the expense of having one huge stud. One huge princess cut, no less, would be very pricey to do. So instead we do the princess cuts and we pile them together and give you that look there. So 9 stones per earring, all set together there. Loving that look, and they are $888 as well. So we'll carry on. And which one are you getting? You're getting the fire opals and you're getting the turquoise. So far, our color is very popular up here. Also, we have a really special kunzite. I'm going to show that to you next. Big kunzite, 17.5 carat. This one just needed a discount. It got it. So we're ready. If you like a big exotic stone, we have got that coming up on the way. We also have other earrings tonight we'll be seeing, which are Zambarans. Royal Zambaran earrings are here. Still have that big yellow diamond cocktail ring. Actually, both of them are here. Both of our yellow diamond rings are here. And the 214 Sphene. That's what we have left from the first hour. So keep that in mind. Also, more wheels coming up, but in rings a little bit later. And then the Imperial. Simple as this. This Imperial topaz is stunning. I had a huge 4 carat plus yesterday. We're going to show you a little bit more affordable version, but it's got every bit the color. So again, last call on the earring, 75 points in the white diamonds. Here's your turquoise, which the turquoise again, for those of you that have not been on the phone lines asking about them, they're 1 carat total weight in the turquoise. 72 points in the diamonds. And then we have the fire opals, which are going to be a let's see, these are actually 140 in total carat weight there. So 70 points in each. And the diamond weight on the fire opal are 46 points. So actually, big diamond weights on with your turquoise and your fire opals there. So really well done. You can still call and ask about those if you wish. Here is the Imperial. This looks identical color-wise to what we had yesterday in a $6,000 4 carat plus. This one's not going to be 4 carats, but it's got every bit the good stuff, which is that beautiful, bright, pinky golden tone that's together there in an all-natural Brazilian topaz. This is that precious topaz. This is not a basic stone. This is not like all the other topaz you see out there that gets so much treatment, that's so commonplace. This is really unique to find. Could not be more thrilled that it's here, especially with that color. It's going to be item number 408. It is a 129 stone. That is a pear shape. It has that first initial halo of pink diamonds. Those are natural pink diamonds around it. And then you get the fabulous white diamonds that go even larger on the outside. That would be 9 points in the pink, 63 points in the white diamonds, and we only have one here. And yes, if you know that stone I'm talking about from yesterday, about this time, it was about 24 hours ago, you are going to be ready and really excited about this value. So this stone is a 129, 9 points in the pink, and then the 63 in the white diamonds. Now, here's what we're going to do. Now, did you get the fire opals and you got the turquoise? All right, so we have earrings still going out the door. Feel free to call us on those 888 earrings. We'll have those for you, but this is the one of a kind, back to our one only opportunity on our best Imperial here color-wise. And yet, I would say this may even be a little bit stronger pinky red than even that 4 carat we saw yesterday. So if you want to see as much pink as possible, here's the way to do it. It doesn't have that 50, well, interestingly enough, I brought that 4 carat down so much, it ended up at $59.99. Oh, look where this one started, $59.99. So this original price tag was $6,000 on the 129 you see here. Not for the faint of heart as far as rarity goes. We're going to make it very affordable for you. These stones are not easy. It's only recently that we've started to see anything that had this amount of pink. The fact it has this amount of pink and is in a large enough size where you've got it set in a piece of jewelry like this, prominent pear-shaped stone, shows up beautifully. The pink diamonds are the perfect match to it. I just love how that just carries that color right on through to that outer edge, which brings you those big white diamonds, which are so incredible on their own. This is just affordable. Please understand how rare this is. All natural stone, there's only one source in the world that has ever produced a precious topaz of this color. Now, when I say this color, most of them are yellow and that's it. Sometimes they'll get into that really good quality, but they have a little bit of orange and that's it. Anytime there's any remote bit of pink, then it really elevates. This is where it's mostly pink. When you look at that stone, does it read pink or does it read yellow? Does it read pink or does it read orange? It reads pink, if not red. So you've got this exquisite stone. You've got the best color. These are still all natural. It doesn't mean it just got more heating or more treating. It's all natural. That source, by the way, Ouro Preto, Brazil, almost done. I'll keep you updated. But there could very well be some big, big news right around the corner on this Ouro Preto mine. It's been really stagnant for years. There hasn't been a lot of production. There's been really not much happening in that mine. It was really sectioned off into, a couple of years back, it was actually sectioned off into really two halves, and it was underwent some new ownership because there was really, that one half was really tapped out. And so when you get this material now, it's just, we're talking about, can you imagine what happens when this officially goes extinct? We're nearing that date. It's an important stone to get no matter what, and yet we're gonna make this affordable. Like more than half of this price tag is disappearing. You're not even spending $3,000 tonight, nor are you spending $29.99. It's a better value than that. We only have this one. It's a beautiful, beautiful stone. I think it's tough not to fall in love with that stone, right? When you see the color and you realize it doesn't look like anything else, it's really tough to not admire it. And we're gonna make it affordable, like, you know what, 28, 27, 26, let's blow it out even further. We'll go $2,599 on our Imperial. That is the one to own, no doubt about it. So $25.99 gets it to you. It's obviously one in the world, they all are. We just haven't seen that level of pink or red in a stone in some time, and yet it's still not just a pink. It doesn't look like a pink sapphire, doesn't look like a ruby. We have a great ruby tonight. Let's just flash it for you. My 2-carat ruby lovers, look at this ruby that's coming up. That's a good one. Ruby with yellow and white diamonds together, that's on the way. But this one being $25.99, huge value there. But you can see it doesn't look like any other stone. Very unique color. And it's one of the ultimate collectibles out there in the world of gems, overall. Okay, so should we get to the big, big kunzite, or do you want to see a 14mm white pearl? We have a South Sea white pearl. Usually white pearls are cultured pearls. Not this one. We've got a 14mm that is massive, and guess what it has? More baguettes. We saw the baguettes around an aqua earlier. Now we're going to see baguettes as a halo around a pearl piece. Never get to see that. Oh, and a pink diaspora that is new in a bridge that we created. And it's our one and only, well, they're calling it a cushion. I guess so. It's like a cushion meets an asher. Look at that. That's a new pink diaspora in a bridge mounting. So that's a good one. Where are my gals looking for the big diasporas? They have been here lately. I hope everyone's getting one before they're completely gone. And then we have an opal, Savarite, big tanzanite. We got a 20-carat pluser in a tanzanite deal. Okay, so the Imperial's here at the moment. Let's get to the big kunzite blowout, and then we're going to show you a little something affordable. Top of the hour is only 2 minutes away, so let's take a look at this very, yes.
Do you have the yellow diamond for missing with the J?
Oh, I don't have it out here, but I know we have it somewhere. So let's bring it out. Is that what you want to see? Is you want to see the yellow diamond, the 201? All righty. We'll show it to you. Jess, if you could please ask if they can bring the 201 cushion cut from yesterday with that cert. Thank you so much. All right, I'll go ahead and show you the kunzite. Jalen, have them stay on the line here, and we'll bring that right out to you. Let's go ahead and show you. We have this kunzite here, and while we're waiting for that diamond to come out, look at this. Wait a minute. Hold on. What's going on? Does it just need polishing, or does it need polishing? Like great polishing. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get that smudge off of that stone. It is 415, and it is a major piece. And then, got it all cleaned up? Yes. Okay, good. There's just a little smudge there. Now we're ready. And you know what? Actually, I just got that yellow diamond, so we can show it right now. Thank you. Who's this for?
His name is Dan.
Dan? Dan with a D? Dan, hi. All right, so this is the one we had yesterday, 7487. I'm glad to say, he's off the line? Oh, does he still want to see it? Gotcha, okay. So we're going to show this really quickly here, quick flash on this very important stone. Now, usually pieces like this do sometimes take a little bit of thought, and sometimes what we need to do is, we'll all go and, we'll go take our time, and the following day we'll do our due diligence, and we might go look at what exactly are the price tags on yellow diamonds that are GIA certified, and et cetera, et cetera. So there are a lot of times the pieces are going to be those that, needed a little bit of thought, and then suddenly you're realizing, I got to get in on that deal. This was here last night. 7487 is the number. It is what is so remarkable about this piece on a couple of different fronts, but most importantly, since we do have 2-carat yellow diamonds every so often here on the show, what really separates this one is the fact it has one of these. It has a GIA cert to go with it. That's really what takes it to the next level. Most of the 2 carats, I've had even as many as, I had 2 over my last weekend, Saturday and Sunday. I had an oval brilliant, I had a cushion brilliant. They were still, as 2-carat beautiful as they were, they didn't have the backup of this literature. So even though we were able to tell you the size and, I'll look at the color and tell you the clarity generalities, we didn't have this documentation. So this is what so many people who invest into bigger diamonds want to have, is that beautiful cert, because that's so important when you're talking about exactly what your stone, and I'm talking every last detail, from the cutting of it to the fact it's a natural color origin, which all of our stones are, but you don't need to take my word for it. You got the cert that backs that up, but it gives you the exact color. It gives you the exact clarity. It tells you everything. It shows you and illustrates the clarity on an actual diagram of your stone. So all of that happens. So when you're talking about a cert, a lot of times people will prioritize getting a cert, especially if you're just, want to know everything about your diamond. If you are thinking about getting it appraised or insured down the line, that's important to do. That's what separates this stone. Yet you would expect that, and typically it'd have a much higher price tag because of the cert. That is not the case here. Also, what makes this one so important is the fact that it's got this huge diamond weight of 1.78 carat around it. I actually think you very well may be getting a few more diamonds than 1.78 carat, just because I think they only factored in the halo because those stones are so large on their own. But this is the one to own. Just a quick recap, and just a really fabulous value coming your way on a 201. It's 18 karat solid gold. I mean, we've given it every single perk and extra you can possibly do in one ring. It's also a VS2. It also has the carat 78 and the diamonds. That would be your double row on the sides and that very large halo around it. It is going to be, I'm going to pop in the cert for you to take a look, and then we're going to see who's got it. But this value is not going to stick around. There's your cushion modified brilliant, 6.5 by 7, 201, W to X range, VS2, and no fluorescence. Excellent polish, very good symmetry, and an inscribed. So the GIA cert number is inscribed on the inside of the diamond. It's tiny, but it's not something you're going to see until you actually, if you were actually taking the stone out, looking under magnification. This is the front and the back of your stone clarity-wise. They've actually mapped out your clarity characteristics. This is the proportion of the stone from the side profile. These are the color and the clarity grading scales we use universally that we've adopted worldwide for diamonds. So all of that literature coming with your piece. And a price tag that is far below the $25,999 it started at, far below the $12,999 it was on sale for, and now it's going lower than even $10,000, and I do not mean $9,999 either. Let's take a look at the inside. Again, reminder, solid 18 karat through and through. Here's what it looks like on the hand, and get ready for it because it is going to go even further below the $99.99. And we know that there are a lot of people thinking about it that have probably been thinking about it since last night. They've had about 24 hours now to consider it. Do that comparison shopping. Look at what similar diamonds go for in the retail world. If you compare natural and big size like this and that similar light clarity, well, it's not even $8,999. The very first caller on this one is going to be going in a hurry. It's only $88, $88, to one collar alone. So this is why when pieces are like this, I've had, you know, I'm going to say regular 2 carats. And what I mean by that is not certified by GIA, that when they come down to this price, they go. So to get that extra bonus is important. That makes a difference. It should make a pricing difference. It's not here. And that's why I think this one is such a headliner here. So 88.88 gets it to you. It's got some of the most perfect, vibrant color you want to see as well. Those are, you know, typically a yellow diamond, if it's natural, is going to be just a light, barely there color, like a canary yellow, where it's just a very, very light, soft, very pastel yellow. Not the case here. You've got a very vibrant, bright color. So that is our 88.88 deal. You get the cert. That's done. And it's only for one caller, so we'll see who's got it. Then we're going to keep moving. That was just a request. We've got a big top of the hour to get to here. Thank you so much for requesting that. We have our pink and white diamond band that's here as well, which is going to be really fun. And then don't forget, big pearls. Any requests you have, get those in. We're happy to help you out with those. Just say the word, whatever they may be. If you can dream it, it probably exists here, so we can bring you great value. But our big top of the hour is coming up right now, and we're going to show you something super limited. We do have an incredible tanzanite deal for you as well. A 4 carat plus in a real classic style. We have a huge ruby. I flashed it earlier. We're going to have a wheel per hour, so lots of wheel assortments to get to. Got to call me if you want that yellow diamond. A lot of people considering it. But again, huge value, one only. And do you know that's our only certified 2 carat that we have left? That's it. 2 carat. If you want a cert, and people either do or they don't. And I'm not saying there's one way or the other, but obviously documentation is important. Usually what a lot of times will separate the two is that people realize, once you realize it costs so much more typically to get a cert, some people say, okay, then I guess I don't need one. This is where you're getting it without that extra price tag. So hugely important. So give us a call if you'd like it. 88.88 should be gone. And a lot of people thinking about it. That's no surprise, because if you've been doing the due diligence shopping and you know what's out there and you know how much a piece like that should be, you're taking advantage of it before somebody else does, because that cert is really important to have. So let's talk top of the hour. We're going to get into a really fabulous piece for you. This is the one that's a returning favorite. I have purchased this myself for a gift, and it was well received to the point where it is worn every single day. So let's take a look at this pink and white diamond ring. Just when you hear me talk about every day, we can't get more pink diamonds. We can't get more pink diamonds. Well, we are bringing this band back, and it is limited, because there are 2 rows in pink, 2 rows in white. And if it sounds like that's just going to be 4 rows and just all too big for everyday wear, it really is, I think, the perfect size. It still does look a bit like you stacked rings together, which is a very cool look right now, but without having to do that, and better yet, getting the 2 pink diamond rows in the middle. They're slightly elevated above the outer rows, which are the white diamonds on the sides that are slightly recessed. So it's a really, really good look. We've got only a couple available, so it's going to go. Let's take a look for our top of the hour. And again, yellow diamond is here. Let's take a look at these. First of all, saturation level is huge. These are not barely there pinks. Look at the consistency going throughout that double row down the middle. So you're seeing how bright, they're almost purple. They're so saturated. You have this incredible look about it. It is going to be item number 207. Very few to go around, so come on in early. 57 points in the pink. 54 points in the white diamonds, because, well, let's take a look at it this way too. There you can see that elevation that the middle 2 rows have. The outer rows slightly recessed, and then you've got your 2-tone gold. It is as is in the white and the rose together. And so ingenious the way they set this, so that it's a shared prong design for the pinks, so that it really lets those individual round brilliance and those colors show off. So here's what we're going to do for our top of the hour. And could this be a wedding band? Absolutely. Could this be the band you wear on a right-hand ring every single day? Yes. Anywhere you want to wear it. But the point is, limited. Total diamond weight, of course, at 111 in total weight here. So we love to see that. And you've got that beautiful band that when you see it on, so this already, you see the nuanced details of how it's set. When you see it on, it looks like it's stacked. Essentially 4 rings together. And that's sometimes complicated to do. They go exactly to that halfway point, one side to the other, all across the way like you see it there. And we've got a better value than even this $39.99 should be. We've only got a couple available. That's going to fly. Call us early if you want pink and white diamonds. I can't express to you how high quality these stones are. Maybe you've seen that other pink diamonds on television are either treated, You usually know that the giveaway is because they'll have this like bright, hot, garish pink color. That's not what we're looking for. That's usually a tip off that they are treated pink diamonds and not the real deal natural. And then the naturals that you find are usually such a light color, you can barely see any pink. So we're right there. We're bringing you the natural colors that have that ultimate saturation level. And they're not $39. If you want a band, come on in. We're going to make this downright affordable. It's got a carat 11 in diamonds. If this were all white diamonds, what would it be? Pink diamonds are worth hundreds of times more what a white diamond is. White diamonds are never running out. Pink diamonds, yeah, they kind of are, right? A big source already mined out back a couple of years ago now. We're already a couple of years into an Argyle mine shutdown. So that was where we got most of the pink diamonds from this world. Well, that's done. So that source is completely over. So it doesn't leave us with a lot of options when it comes to pinks. There are fancy colors. There are different natural colors that come out of different sources in the world, but the pinks are the tough ones, right? So to be able to get this and spend less than $39, less than $29, and better yet, only a couple available, less than even $1,999 when you're getting over a carat in these beautiful diamonds. And again, VS, white diamonds to go with it. So it just gives you the contrast. Honestly, it wouldn't be as impressive if it was just pinks. Having the white diamonds and the white gold on either side, on either edge, really makes it. It takes it to a more important level. That's so special. Again, this ring is easy to wear. It's comfortable. It's beautifully done. The rose gold, the way the stones are set. We're already busy on the phone lines. We are not going to have enough to go around for everybody. It's not even $19.99 or $18.88 or $17.77. This is what we live to do, but it's not easy going forward to bring you anything else in the pink variety, especially when the stones are individually larger like these are. It's not even going to be $1,699. All you have to do is dial in. It is one to own. You will wear it every single day. I think that's the important jewelry to invest into, are those pieces you know you're going to live in, like this. It's not complicated, right? It's not that, how do I wear it? When am I going to wear it? You'll put it on every day and be proud that you have such important exotic stones in your collection. And the fact is, you get to wear them all the time and see them yourself, but also share them with the world. Everybody else who you come in contact with all day, every day, gets to see the beauty and the rarity of pink diamonds. That is not something that most of us, even in the jewelry world, see all that often. So you get that opportunity. It's not $16, it's not $15.99. Take this. This is less than what I paid many years ago to buy this ring for a loved one. So it's just, again, if that expresses to you in any way, and it's only gotten more difficult to get pink diamonds at this point. A couple years ago, it was easier. Back when I bought mine, the Argyle mine was still operating. It was still producing. That's not the case anymore. That is why when we see price tags like this, when you look at just what a band should be by itself, this is a value. Take a look at it. It's not even $15.99. We've already got two gone. So that leaves us with one left. Not going to last very long. It's not $15.99 either. Huge blowout price tag. $14.99 gets it to you, and it's as it is. So all you have to do is tell us what size you need, what finger you're going to wear it on. What are you thinking? And that way, ready to go, arrives ready to wear. Look at the colors. They're so saturated, they're almost purple. That is incredible. So we've got 60 seconds left. If it even lasts that long, we'll find out together. And this is the way to go. So the rose and the white, again, only decision is what size. That's it. We're going to make sure it's in your size, ready to wear. And those are some of our best pink diamonds we've ever seen there. Size-wise, color-wise, yes. Thank you. Who got yours, Spencer? Well done. I mean, truly, my mom owns this ring. I gave it to her many years ago. Trying to think what occasion it was. I think it was a birthday, could have been Christmas, not sure, but either way, wears it every day since. So and she's got a lot of great jewelry, could be well out of pieces, but this is the go-to. This is the one she wears, left ring finger, every day. So beautiful, beautiful style, $14.99, and I know what I paid, because it's the only pink diamonds I purchased here, and it's a memorable one. It's a great one, but it was more than this, and that was years ago. So here's a huge opportunity to take advantage of it. And we've got one left, so congratulations. We've got Betty getting the first one. I'm going to find out who Spencer's got over there getting one as well, and that leaves us with just our last one left, and you are then among just one of three people. Even at TVON, they're going to have that. So always special there. So $14.99. Let's get to it. We've got a lot to show you. Requests are welcome. Continue to get requests in. We've had a lot of requests from last night, from the bangle to the yellow diamond. So keep those coming, and we'll help you out with anything you'd like to see. But also, the big pearl is here. This is just incredible. You got to realize this is not a regular pearl. This is not a cultured pearl. It is a South Sea pearl. The difference, what is it? Because most pearls are cultured, and that is not as big a deal. So, South Sea means it's not cultivated in a pearl farm. This gets no assistance by any pearl farmer. Nobody's injecting an irritant. It is just your all natural pearl. This is a 14 millimeter. Wow. Item number is 87. It's going to be that beautiful 18 karat gold yet again. Boy, we've seen a lot of 18 karat gold tonight. Let's keep that going. Here's our 14 millimeter round South Sea pearl. You can see that. Now, you're getting a real up close look at it. And for being a 14 millimeter, this is like having, you know, if you had a diamond here that was 1 carat and it was VS, you'd be impressed, right? But if it was a 5 carat and it was VS, you'd say, okay, that's even a bigger deal because it's so much bigger and it's tougher to get great quality with a bigger stone. You expect as the stone size gets bigger, you would expect a downfall in the clarity. The same thing happens with pearls. We don't just look at one aspect. We're looking at different things. Size, which is the diameter, 14 millimeters is huge. It's like having a 5 carat diamond here. You would expect if it's a 6 millimeter pearl, should be a flawless nacre, right? This is a 14 millimeter that still has that smooth as silk surface, all this pearlescent color, that beautiful glow about it. White pearls are not always treated equally. There are seed pearls out there. There are those little 5 to 6 millimeter. Those are the average sizes. This is not a cultured pearl. It is South Sea. So the fact that this was grown naturally in the mollusk, chances are it was living under the sea happily, and then that little grain of sand likely got into the mollusk inside the shell. Its defense mechanism was to build the nacre that it's capable of doing around that irritant. So somewhere in that pearl, there's a nucleus, likely a grain of sand, that the mollusk had that reaction to the irritant. It's a defense system, and it's like our immune system for our bodies, but this one's so much prettier. The end result is you get that amazing buildup of the nacre, which is, of course, your pearl. Then you've got 1.5 carats. Those are all baguettes. Now, let me just, I'm going to warn you, this is a crazy low price. I've sold enough jewelry in my life to know when something is a really, it's an okay price, to when it's really good, to when it's like, okay, now we're talking, to when it's really stinking low. This is in that latter category here where it's going to be a shocker. All you have to do is call. We have one piece only, 1.5 carats. They're all baguettes. Tapered baguettes going circular as a halo at the base of your pearl, which is truly, it's like having a 5 carat diamond. Beautiful nacre to it. I'm going to blow it out. This was a $79.99 pearl piece. We don't do a lot of white pearls. We just don't. You guys don't see them a lot. It's hard to gauge where they should be when you don't see them that often. This is going to be such an obvious value. Take a look at it. We're talking about one of our best of the best here. And we're going to take a look at it on the hand so you can see it that way. And get ready, because this is so beautifully done. Look at the inside and all that finishing. That's all 18 karat again. So you've got really stunning. Love the base. I love that it's got the bezel, this beautiful wide. Wow, you should feel the weight of this ring. It's only a size 7 now. It is a weighty piece of that 18 karat gold. Stays in the white gold. 79, 69, 59. No way. This is wild. Look at this from the sides. The round pearl. Perfect. It's perfect. And all those tapered baguettes, one only. That is a chic pearl right there. That feels modern. You know, so many times pearls, people think, oh, old-fashioned, grandmother's pearls. Let me tell you, pearls are hot, hot, and you've got one of the most bold, unique designs we'll see. It's not even $59.49 or $39.99. I don't know how, but if you just wanted this for 1.5 carats in baguettes, get it, because it's not even $29.99, and this is really about the pearl. The pearl is actually a bigger deal than the baguettes. I know it's easy to just bow down to diamonds and we love them, but to get the pearl of that size is even more rare than 1.5 carats in baguettes. It really is. And this is not $29.99. Uh-oh. Come on in early. This one's going to go so quickly. White gold will size it for you. Let's make it even easier than this. $2,499. That's it. $24.99 on a 14 millimeter in the South Sea variety. Not a cultured pearl, but the rare of the rare of the rare is right there. So you've got it for $24.99. Hey, Spencer, who got your band ring over there? Ellen? or Helen. Helen got it. Thank you, Helen. Thank you so much. Enjoy your band ring. All right, so still one left on the pink and the white diamonds. This pearl is here at the moment. Let's show you. We got a big tanzanite coming up for you as well. So that's going to be coming. We've got a beautiful look here. I love that ring. Look at that. It's just modern, right? Big mirror-like baguettes, all tapered around it. Huge value on that one, $24.99. I know, pearls are toughies. We just don't get them, right? Because we just don't see them. It's much easier to understand values when we see something every single day. Like you guys know the tanzanite values. You know diamond values. You see them every single day here. But pearls of this level, that's a whole different thing. So if you're out there and about and you know those big designers that do the white pearls, this is the way to go. And then we've got diamond hoops coming up with princess and round brilliance. They're coming up in a little bit. Still have our imperial. We've got a lot of great pieces that are still hanging out here. Don't forget to call and ask about your favorites. Let's get a move on. We've got a lot to do and we've got not a lot of time. We have a big wheel as well in this hour. I'm going to go ahead and show you. We have a fine diamond, but we also have a really, really special blue wing block D. So it's time. Blue wing block D time, 415 on this size. Literally fought before the show to get this one manageable because it's such a good stone. It's such a great color. We're going to show you 325 coming up, and it's so wearable. This is one of those internal glow stones that I love. It's a little different facet pattern than typical cushions have, and it's still an over 4 carat size. So we're talking about in that what's usually considered that wearable category. You can see it from a distance, though. It's got some serious color. This is, I still marvel. I ended up on a channel, not our own, because we're not here when I'm not here. So it's hard to watch my own show, right? Because, you know, if I'm here with you, that's when we're on. And I ended up on one of those other channels accidentally today. I was going in to look at some, you know, some different highlights, and I ended up on DirecTV on a different channel. And I saw some tanzanites spinning round and round and round and round and round. They were pricey. And it was so obvious to me. I'm going, wow. I stand up here so many hours a day just telling you about blue wing block Ds when we're lucky enough to have them. I think it's so obvious that this quality is above and beyond. By this time, you know, right? But take a look at some of those $6,000 and $7,000 and $8,000 tanzanites that are on television, and I know you probably have. And look at what they look like because there is just no comparison whatsoever. And yet, it just still, even though I'm standing up here talking about them every day, it's still mind-boggling that we bring them to the value we do when the quality is so much better, exceeding quality. And yet, you should be paying more for that, right? The lower quality stones are more money. I am so tired of seeing it. I just think everybody needs a blue wing block D before they're gone. That is my goal in life at this point until they're completely sold out. Here's one of those 4 carat 15s that should work for a lot of people if you want to wear something every day, but you still want to get a size that is noticeable, that is bright, that is vibrant, that's showing you all the beautiful cutting. This is more than just about color. Remember, the cutting and the color go hand in hand. You don't get a really good, these are pleochroic stones. You don't get a good pleochroic stone showing off its color unless it's well cut. Then we have kept this one classic with a diamond weight 101 in diamonds. So it's still got a lot of diamond weight, right? But you're going to see this. And all this, what I call this internal polish of this faceting, this is one of those few that has that really special look internally where it's just glowing and it looks like the facets on the inside have a polish to them, which by the way, you can't do. You can polish a stone on the surface, but you can't polish the faceting on the inside of the stone, but it looks like that. It's a 415, it's 101 in diamond weight, and it's a classic. We've done these bigger diamonds around the halo every so often. It does have the double row, and then you just put a couple of bigger stones there in the middle too, so you can see how we don't let that be a big gap between the split shank. It's filled in nicely with those bigger round brilliants, and then there are your reds coming through. So this is the neon that we love. Now, there was a little issue with this price tag because now I get it. Lately, I've been doing some ridiculously good pricing. And it's been setting records left and right, and it's been exciting. But this one had a more normal price tag to it, and I had to fight. So $49.99 was where it was listed to go. I made a deal with management. I said, if I can do something different on this one, then we're gonna help our viewers out. On a Thursday night with this big holiday week here, we're going to help everybody out. I'm going to put on the auction block. Let's see who's out there. But here's the thing. We already have a caller on the line. Glad to see it. Love that we have this one here and that you're responding to it because even if you've seen a lot of blue wing block Ds, you don't see many that look like this. The cutting is special. The size is great. The mounting styling is classic as can be. What I want to do is put on the auction block and start less than even the, they said we could do 35. Still wasn't loving the price tag. I know what I've been doing lately. We know. It's been go time on tanzanites, blue wing block D opportunity. It's not going to be 35. Don't worry about that. We have 2 callers now on the phone lines already, so that tells me this stone is resonating. This stone is showing up on TV. I had this struggle yesterday with the heart shape. I didn't know if it was showing up on TV the way it looked in person. I think this stone is. We have a lot of people on the phone lines already talking about it. It is not going to be 35. It's not even $3,000 to start, and it's not going to be $2,500. Let's take it extra low. I mean, just help it fit in with everything else we've been doing of late with blue wing block Ds when there are very few left. We're not even going to ask for $2,500. I know where you want to go. Here's what we're going to do. We're not even asking for 24 or 23 or 22 or 21. They said, and again, this was a big beef before the show because I know I've been doing some really bad pricing. I've been taking them too low, I must admit. I have been just pricing them too low of late. But that kind of, it's hard to go back to the normal pricing, right? It's hard to go back to where they should be. So instead of 21, we agreed on 2,000, but I'm still now thinking we got 3 people on the phone lines. I'm still not convinced we're going to get a lot of people in, as many as I'd like to be. When we have a great piece that I know is universal in its appeal here, classic kind of styling to it, it's not even $2,000 to start. It's going to be a $25 increment, so don't even worry about that. That's going to be very easy. But just be early, and then you don't need to worry about the increments. If you're the first caller, who cares until we start getting a lot of people in, right? And lately on auctions, it's a, busy week. It's like a spring break week and all that kind of stuff and a holiday week. So, it's not necessarily the busiest week. I've been doing this a long time. You know that certain weeks of the year are not going to be as busy as others, right? This is one of those. So maybe that explains the lack of a lot of participation in auctions. Either way, we're not starting at $2,000. And we may have the open. We have a lot of callers on the line already. We're not starting at $2,000. We're not starting at $19,000. I'm not starting at $1,800 either. This is what I'm going to do to get everybody in. And we may have had the open at $2,000. I'm going to start at $1,700 instead. We'll keep the increments at $25,000, just giving you every last bit of savings we can on a 4-carat plus blue wing block D. Take a look at this. That's got to be a winner right there for somebody to take advantage of. So $1,700 we're looking for. Let's see if we've got it. And Spencer, you're on something else? Well, here's what it looks like on the hand. Jalen, you're on something else? Okay. I thought all these callers were on my tanzanite. They're not. Oh, did we even show you this yet? Because this is what you need to see. That's showing you exactly what I was trying to describe as the look of a polish internally on the facets, right there. And we are at boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Trying so hard to get a lot of people in. It just ain't happening lately. On a 4-carat 15, was just doing some calculation. Oh, that's good, that's good. So $25 increments when we get the open. I know we're verifying that open right now. Let's see if we've got it officially. Joanne, are you thinking about this one? No, because I'm looking at, okay. Well, the call board's doing what it does. Okay. Boy, that color looks good, doesn't it? Ooh-wee. So the reds are there. The polish internally is there. $1,700 we do have, by the way. Ooh. So now we got to see if anybody else wants to jump in. Is not going to be that busy auction I was hoping for. I thought maybe this Thursday things will take a turn for the better and we'll have a lot of people. No. 1,700 is all we've got. So far, it's not over yet. We still got our finale clock. We got a 2-minute deal coming up. That's happening. But it's a $25 increment to get you in. That could be the difference between getting the ring and not getting the ring. So don't let $25 stand in your way because there's a mega value happening right now. When this should have been $3,500 to open and was a $49.99 ring, and I fought it. I fought it for a good half hour before the show even started. So here we are at 17. We have the open. We have one bidder. That's it. One. Not exactly what you'd expect on a big Tanzanite at a discount like this, but this is where we're at. So our final call is now. $1,700 we have. Last 2 minutes to get you in. All you have to do is dial that phone number. That's all you got to do. Dial the phone number before the clock ends, and then you are eligible to bid. And that next bid would be $1,725. Any gold you want, any size you want, it's on the house as far as shipping. That always is the case. There's a lot of savings, but all those extra perks that we throw in are added bonuses. Those are things that you would pay for anywhere else you're shopping for jewelry, and you're not. And you're getting the big value at the same time. So why do we only have one bidder? We're going to find out if we have anybody else. It's our final 2 minutes. Let's start the clock now and then see where we go. Good luck on this one. Last call, last chance. And here we go. The clock is up. And don't forget, with a carat of one, that's the overall diamond weight. But look at the bigger stones that you have around the halo there as well. So you're seeing bigger stones every so often, really the corners, but also the sides. I mean, look at that. It alternates sizes here from bigger and smaller, all the way around that halo. Really sets it up differently than we're used to seeing. There's that split shank, but filled in nicely with those bigger stones. And we have 90 seconds left. Last call. Here's our last chance. You want to dial on the early side because you never want to wait till the clock hits 0. By then, it's far too late to be in on the phone line. So it's our last chance right now. That is such a beautiful, beautiful stone. And the reds are there. Let me show you that. Try to move it around a little bit from different angles so you can see all the reds that are coming through so well on that stone. I just love these cushion cuts. And again, it's really a softer cornered cushion. It's got a lot of the angles like an oval at first glance. Let me try it on again. Even better view to see it because it's not blasting as much light when you see it here on the hand. So you get even more of that intensity and color through it as well. And our last chance, last call is now. So here is your opportunity. Still have 40 seconds remaining. Last call. Let's see who is in, if anybody. The sides are open. It's got to be exciting, right? A little adrenaline rush to be in an auction, right? Be that opening bidder and just hope that nobody's going to bid against you. It's looking good at the moment. Looking really good. Final call, though, is 15 seconds away. Let's see if anything happens at the end here. Looking for $1,725. Any gold you want, any size. Welcome to our show. This is where the new shoppers who have, maybe you're feeling the same way. You're going, yeah, exactly. I've looked at really expensive tanzanites in my retail stores and on other networks on TV, and they don't have anywhere near this color. Well, yeah, this is our TVON exclusive. Nobody does. Nobody has the color saturation we have. Nobody. It is exclusively ours. It's exclusively here. None of the stones are anywhere else. Do we have $1,725? Yes or no? Done? That's it? You got it? Sold. Congratulations. That's out of here. And what a shocker. Let's get to the big hoop earrings that we have coming up. These are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Really one of those pieces that is, I'm a hoop girl, right? I love hoops. Y'all know that. Wear them almost every day. Love my hoops. But there are a lot of different varieties. There are a lot of ways they can be built and designed and done and featuring. I will just say right now, as someone who has spent a good portion of my jewelry career designing hoops, loving hoops, wearing them obviously, test driving them extensively, this is the hoop that really elevates everything else. We do inside out styles, we do a lot of round brilliance. This is the ultimate level. 2 different cuts of diamonds, 3 different rows, all right up front. I think it's that perfect size where if you're worried about, do I want to go longer, do I want to go shorter, there's a happy medium and this really suits it. It's item number 8023. It's a combination of both princess cuts and round brilliance. The princess cuts are right down the middle of the hoop, obviously vertically, and then the round brilliants are on either side. We have white gold, yellow gold, even rose gold if you want them, but the diamond weight is huge. It's almost 2 carats. However, before we touch on a total carat weight, which you see is 2 carats actually, it is not just about, because this is so often what we talk about, it's not just about the diamond weight. It's about how we get there. And it's about In this case, really large princess cuts and really large round brilliants, creating also a depth to it because this princess cut row down the middle, which is a channel setting, is going to be recessed below the outside edge rows, which are your double rows there. It's the round brilliants. So it's kind of like what we saw in the pink diamond band ring, but in an earring. There's so much gold weight, and I don't mean heavy, I don't mean uncomfortable, I just mean done the right way, where it's easy enough to do a hoop pretty thin and pretty narrow as far as the gold because you're not usually working with bigger diamonds. This was about that triple row up front, so naturally there's a larger width to the front of the hoop, but then that's carried on through. So the sides of the hoop done really well. The back of the hoop is as substantial as the front is. Yes, it could be reversible. If you want to wear it with all gold in front, hide the diamonds in the back, you certainly can. It is just a perfect design in hoop. And it's that oval shape, which to me may just be that little more sophisticated, elegant. If you're really comparing it to rounds, I think a lot of people consider the ovals are just a little more elegant in the style. It's really 2 carats, and I love that we break it down. It's 2 carats total, but 101 just alone in that single row. That tells you how big those princess cuts are through the middle row there. So let's take a look at them upright as they look on the ear, and of course you'll see them that way. So this is how they will actually look on, but this is what I'm talking about. There's that big substantial profile and that wider solid gold mirror finish backing that they have. And then this really cool hinge, so they just, pull apart. It's a locking post. They'll just pull right apart, and then they click close. So it could not be easier. And we're going to show them to you on in just a bit, but a 2 carat total weight, 7/8 of an inch. That's just under 1 inch in length, which I'll show you here. So you can see the measurement exactly next to the ruler, and then we are going to wow you with a really incredible price tag. There's your 1 inch drop, or really, again, I got very specific. They're just under that. So that's where we're at 7/8, but you can see it's really going to just read as a 1 inch style, and yet a huge value. Did you also notice the post is actually recessed below the earring itself? So if you have a really stretched out piercing like I do, especially on my left side where I try on the earrings for you, it's going to camouflage that. You're never going to see that stretched out piercing. You see there how it's really intentional that the diamonds and the gold go above that, so you actually just get that amazing look. Do you see what I mean by that beautiful style that goes upright? So this is how they're going to look from afar. Let's go ahead and show you what we can do here, guys. This is amazing. When you talk about really important diamond pieces, well, it's right here. And when you talk about really important gold weight, it's also here, but it's not pulling, it's not heavy, it's not hard to wear. None of that's happening. It's just a really beautiful hoop and oval in shape, which we love. Let's go ahead and blow them out right now. The very first callers, we have so few available. I would scare you if I told you how few we have in the white, in the yellow, in the rose, but it's the ultimate here, and they're not $59.99 any longer. Again, heavy diamond presence, very important setting style. They're going to be less than $5,000, $4,000. We've never done a price this low. They're just closing them out. It's like so many things with diamonds. Not only is it the last call at this price tag, but today, this price is better than they've ever been before. So huge opportunity. Take them while they're here. Because if you miss out on this one, we can't do the princess cuts again. The bigger stones, that's just one row. Did you see? Just one row of princess cuts right down the middle. There's that recess I was telling you about, that medium row. That middle row is going right down beneath the other 2 side rows there. You've got so much gold, and yet they look just as good in the yellow gold. I would say yellow or white are your best choices here. Just pick whatever gold you wear the most of. We want you to put these on as often as you wish, as often as you want, but they're not even $49.39 or even $29.99 for this 2 carat diamond weight exclusive look. I mean, that just is elegant, isn't it? It's that super high-end hoop, and we're going to do them for $1,999. They've never been offered that low before, so a major moment to get our hoops. And if you just want a different style, I think at this point too, if you're like myself and you live in this style and you're most comfortable in a hoop, well, you're probably going to have more than one design and more than one style to have, to wear, to mix up and to switch out. And maybe different hoops have a different mood, every day. And these could be your more elegant style for certain, right? With that kind of look they're giving. So either way, white, yellow, rose gold, $19.99, sophisticated elegance right there. And $19.99 gets them to you. So last call on the hoops. It's our last chance bringing them to you. And that is quite the value. We love them. They've never been offered that low before. So you are really, really, I think this is perfect place, perfect time here to get them, and just the ultimate height of sophistication in that hoop. We love our diamonds. They're always VS that we're going to bring you, but there is something to be said by getting that wider triple row style that goes across the way like these do. And yes, putting all those diamonds and all that diamond weight right up front where everybody gets to see it. Now, if you wanted to reverse it, you could. That would be the look. It's going to be a slightly tapered gold design where it starts a little more narrow at the top, gets a little wider at the base, but you've got that opportunity as well. What color are you getting? White gold, the most popular color as usual. So congratulations, the white gold is already, of course, well, we've got several pairs here, and that's the good news because we have 2 pairs already gone in the white gold. So congratulations and well done. All right, next up, those are our hoops, so we're thrilled to bring those to you. And then we've got more on the way. How about that big ruby? Are we getting ready for that major 2-carat ruby? Had one the other day, just had white diamonds. Today we're going to bring you an upgrade in white and yellow together. Have some really cool designer pieces like a big 21 carat. Hi, everybody. Let's show you the 20 carat tanzanite. Might as well. Hoops are last call. This is our 20 carat 85. Had this just the other day. I want to show it to you again. It's trillion cut diamonds around it. Last call in the hoops. Okay, another white gold gone. Well, white gold, guess what? One left on the white gold. So huge opportunity there. Here we go with the 20 carat 85. Kind of fun to show this all by itself because the last time we saw it, it was here with a couple other rings. They're gone. This one's here. And it's the white diamond version, which is usually where a lot of people want to go with the white diamonds to go around their blue wing block D. That's what you have this time around. It's item number 6971. It's a 2085 cushion cut stone with 58 points in diamonds. That would be just your 2. It's a trillion cut on each side. And let's show you one there and one over there. We had a couple similar pieces. They had yellow diamonds around the side, so this is the only one that's got the big white diamond weight. And of course, one of the bigger stones we have overall in our tanzanite collection in a ring. So you get this huge size and so much red, and you can see that all day long, but also you get this really good look on the inside. So this has got a great basket. Now, a 20 carat 85 is going to have a little depth to that stone, so the basket is all custom made to elevate it enough properly off the hand so that it's going to be a comfortable fit and feel for you. Here's what it looks like on. I know 20 carats 85 may not be for everybody, but it is definitely a winner for one collector who wants to get that ultimate size and quality together. This is it. With the huge trillions, that's a very exotic cut of diamond to get. So we have that there for you as well. And yet $24,999, we're bringing it right down to a crazy low. That's what we're doing on this 2085. That's what needs to happen. When you talk about a really good, and it's just right there through the core of that stone, I'm not even moving it. All it's doing right now is going left to right. Look at the reds that are coming through the center of the stone. Not even where there are necessarily facets, but right through the core center of the stone, all the way to the very edges outside. And yet it's not $24,999, only one. This will be one of our best per carats. It just is a matter of who's looking for a 21 carat stone, right? If that's you, here it is, coming less than even $10,000 or $99.99. It's our last call on this one. Can't believe we have it here at a value like this when you would expect, and it would be necessary, for a bigger stone should be more money per carat because it's more rare, right? If it wasn't, we'd have them all the time. It's far more rare to get a 21 carat than anything else. So why would this have a lower per carat price than even a 4 carat? Or a 5 carat, or a 3. It does. Now, we're not there yet, but we're taking you there right now because instead of $9,000 or $8,000, it is $79.99 to get that tanzanite. $79.99 brings it down to $380 a carat. And not just any diamonds, big, important, fancy cut white diamonds that are VS on the sides. So there's your value. I get it. It's not what everyone came in looking for. Not everybody's going to wear a 21 carat. But if that is something you can do and you want to have and you want to get one of the biggest and grandest of them all that we've ever set into jewelry, it is right there. And you've got the greatest value per carat to make it happen. Just makes it easy. That's what we live to do. so that it is possible to own. Just when you think, well, that's great if you're looking at a museum and you're walking by a piece in a museum display case and you get to admire it for a few minutes. This is about wearing it and owning it and getting that huge value at the same time. $79.99, one caller only on that one. Still have our big yellow diamond. That was our certified 201 yellow diamond is here. Have a great wheel coming up that is going to be a wild one with big mehenges and mandarins and great spinels and Paraíba even. Even Paraíba coming up on a wheel. We'll see who's got this one. That can't stay another day. That's just it. It is priced to move, can't go any lower, etc. You get the idea. That's what's happening there on that stone, $79.99. Are you ready for the big, big, big wheel? We've got also some earrings, and we have a fawn diamond that's here. A 1 carat, and it's a round, and it's got, really? Yellow and white diamonds around it? Yes, please. There's our fawn. It's here for you. Big ruby coming up as well. Tonight. Can't believe the 2 carat plus ruby that we have. And there's amylite. Good old-fashioned amylite. We got a good one here. Take a look at this. This is our amylite oval. 416 is the item number on this one, and mostly green and red, but I know there's some blue there, so let me move it around. I think we'll see a better angle here. Blues and greens and reds together. Yes? Oh, I'm so happy. What color? Okay. Oh, sure. Delia? Okay. So I don't have the yellow gold, she knows, right? On the hoops, but I do have the white gold only to show you, so I will show those again for you. And we'll show those. Tony, it was item number 8023. We're just going to show these once again for Delia because she's on a delay watching on her phone.
She's also Ginger's sister.
No way. Really? Ginger in Texas? Does Ginger know she's watching? Probably, right? Oh, thank you. Well, that's wonderful. Ginger turned on her sister to our show, and now she's picking up hoops. Has she shopped here before, Jess, or is this a first? Oh, good. I feel like I've heard the name. Thank you. So, Delia, we just want to show these one more time for you. The information is up right now, and just want to show you one more time what those hoops are all about. So this is, and I know I don't have the yellow gold. I imagine we could probably get it if we could. I don't know if we have them in the studio here, but that's the white gold on the ear, so you can see how those look. So congratulations. Great way to pick those up. And, of course, she got the yellow gold. We can do the white or the yellow for you, or the rose, as I mentioned. So there's your 2 carats, and thank you. And special shout out to Ginger also, who got her sister watching the show. That's wonderful. So glad. See, good sisters, I don't have a sister, but I would imagine good sisters are going to share their shopping secrets with their sister, right? So if you know a good thing, you tell your friends, you tell your loved ones, right? Maybe don't tell everybody, but at least the people you really care about, you want them to get a good deal on jewelry as well, right? So we've made that happen for you. So there's the earring. So that's the look one more time. And as she was watching on her phone, and then I could actually show you reversed if you want to see it, if you want that old. I can't imagine hiding diamonds like that because they're so good, but if you want to reverse it, you can. So back to the wheel we'll go. Those are $19.99, huge discount on those. We've got our quick amylite deal. It's going to be an easy one on the amylite. And I may just reverse those for you just because somebody out there is probably curious what they look like reversed. And I just put that on reversed. It was so simple. I mean, you don't even have to look in a mirror to put those on reversed. It might sound complicated, but it's actually not. There's the earring reverse. So if you want to do the gold up front, I mean, again, just an option. I don't think you're going to do that because the diamonds are just, yeah, too pretty. Too pretty to hide, but that's how it looks if you want to reverse it. So back to the wheel we'll go. We'll show you our fabulous amylite. Yes? Cushion cut tanzanite? Are you talking about the auction one? Oh, okay, so that's already sold, but we'll try it on again. And then we'll go with the amylite here, which is a 158 amylite, 14 points in diamonds. Any gold you want. Here's the cushion cut tansy. This is already spoken for and gone, so please don't call on it. Just you know, flashing it here on the hand for you. And then we've got the amylite coming up, but there's that. That one is already spoken for. And don't worry, we got the 20 karat 58 here still, or 2085 rather. And we have the amylite coming up. We'll give you a huge discount on the amylite. So thank you for asking about that. Yes.
The yellow from yesterday.
Oh, who got it? Really? That's great. Was it Dan? Dan. Thank you, Dan. And his wife. Do we know her name yet? Okay. Well, she's going to be very happy. I know that. So our 2 carat TVON certified yellow diamond is spoken for. Thank you, Dan, and thank you to your bride as well. She's going to enjoy wearing that, I have a feeling. And then we have the hoop earrings are still going out. And then we have this incredible amylite, which is item number 416. So we're hopping all over the place, just like the Easter bunny. Did I mention I'm going to be a bunny on Sunday? It's Easter, right? Shouldn't I show up as a little Easter bunny? No? Okay. No, bunny? No. But we'll have an Easter basket. We'll have Easter surprises, Easter treats. Yeah. What? Oh, that's great. Really? That's so great. Oh. Did you just hear that? Lauren is going to be wearing that 201 yellow diamond. Not me, but Dan's wife. Lauren, that's great. Oh, yay. All right, so the yellow diamond got a great home. Carat 58, amylite, let's just blow it out. It's supposed to be $9.99. Let me help you. We'll do it for a lot less than that. Blow it out right now for $699 on the amylite with that. I love how it interlocks the halo. This is so cool to me. The cutout design on the sides of the band, but then that interlocking halo that just weaves its way through the cutout band. I just think that's so much fun. All right, so big rubies coming up. If you like the amylite, 20 karat plus tanzanite. Guys, these pieces will go throughout the evening. We saw our 2 karat 01 yellow diamond just went. So these pieces, they're all designed to go. They will go. So just be that first caller so you don't miss out. And then we've got a really special wheel coming up, but I really want to show you that amylite. Let's try this one on. Then we're going to get to that big ruby. The ruby is pretty amazing. It's to get over 2 carats is always special in a ruby, but this ruby in particular, the quality it has, oh, this is like a party in a stone right here, isn't it? You get that really segmented color. Of course, we know this is only gem quality out of Alberta, Canada. Oh my gosh, Tony, you have that picture? I was just talking about this picture today. I did not know you had that in your little system there. Oh my goodness. Well, that'll be probably coming up on Sunday. But it was Halloween, I believe. Yeah, it was Halloween, actually. Yeah. Got to get the bunny out of my system. But that was, yeah, we'll show that on Sunday. All right, so here we go. $6.99 on the amylite. The greens are very, very strong. Very strong greens. And then you see the red at the top and the blues at the bottom. So it's giving you all 3 of those primary colors, but they just glow. So that's our amylite. And then let's go ahead. I'm thinking about the ruby. I mean, the more I look at this sitting here, I cannot. Okay, now I suddenly got like this aurora borealis, like northern lights thing coming from this stone. Just the way it's, I think it's the striped, striated red section of it with the almost like speckly of the green. Do you see the little, it's just giving me like, I feel like I'm watching National Geographic right now and watching some phenomenon in the sky. It's so beautiful. And yet that is, yeah, it would be tough to go find or see those natural phenomena, but this is just always sitting on your hand. I love that, you know, stones can do that. They can bring you some of Mother Nature's best, but all the time. We're not waiting for those rare occasions with the northern lights or the solar eclipse or the, you know, the shooting stars or the comets, you know, those types of things are really tough to catch, right? These are like natural gems are bringing that every day, which I just think is fascinating about these stones like this. So here we go with our big ruby. It's going to be item number 8660. I want to show this to you before top of the hour gets here because, well, flashed it in a very unfocused way, but this is the ruby and that's our normal depth. So if this gives you a little starting point as to how big this ring is, yes. This mounting has really been utilized once before, and that was with a really big yellow diamond. I mean, one of our larger, I think it was our 2 karat yellow diamond. Well, that makes sense. This is a 206 Burma ruby, and that is a very big size. We know that. But you're also getting a really important double, well, let's call it a double halo yellows, but separated by a really big halo of white diamonds, and that goes with it. But you're also happening to get an impressive split shank, diamonds as far as the eye can see when it's on and beyond. It's a total diamond weight. Well, let's just break it down. 54 points in the yellow, so that would be among your 2 halos there. And we love a good ruby with yellow gold, so why not have yellow diamonds as a next step up? Then you have the white diamond weight at 105. So that would be 159 total weight and diamond weight. And then you've got your 206 ruby, which is exceedingly important, especially with that color and glow you're getting with this stone. So the whole ring is magnificent. We're going to show it to you on the hand here as well. It's all done in the two-tone gold. You're probably going to want to leave it that way. I wouldn't want to do that any other way because it's going to show off the yellow diamonds and the white diamonds the best they can with the proper backdrop of gold. But here's what we're going to do on this one. Ooh. You know, big rubies don't get inexpensive very rarely do we see a big 2-carat ruby go below $10,000. This one's $99.99. It just got in under the radar, under that $10,000 range. We're going to help you right now. We are just moments away from the top of the last hour of our Thursday. This means something very special has to happen right now if we're going to get this at home, and yet this could be the most interesting way to do it because you know how 2-carat rubies go. There's a set price. It's like a minimum value on a 2-carat ruby, and that's if they're opaque and dirty and just kind of sitting there with a haze about them. This stone is bright and clean and vivid and glowing. Look at that stone all the way up and down. Yellow and white diamonds, 159 total weight, down the shoulders as well. It's not going to be $99.99 because I'm putting it on the auction block for you right now, and we're going to do something we have not seen on a 2-carat plus in the Burma ruby. This is just how important this stone is. But let's make the price tag and the discount important today. That's what we're here to do. Make sure that it goes and gets its home, and happily so, because otherwise a lot of 2-carat rubies tend to stay here until they really go down to a discount level that we've not seen. This is your moment to get it. We're going to do a lot better than even $5,500 to open. Want to open up the world to rubies. This is a tough stone to acquire in bigger sizes. They are chromium rich. This is why we know and understand they don't often happen in bigger sizes. That is the reason why. So that's why we point that out. It's not like tanzanite where 2 carats is no big deal. Even diamonds, 2 carats, not a huge deal. They're out there. But when you're into a chromium-rich stone, especially when we're talking about the best ruby in the world, but there are many, many sources you can choose from, but the best is by far Burma. So to be able to get that and to spend less than $5,500 for an open in an auction is really good. But we need to open up the door to everybody because I think a lot of people, when we don't see a lot of 2-carat rubies, it's hard to comprehend how much they should be and how expensive they are elsewhere, and how Burma is this whole other category and this step up beyond what you typically see, because most of what's out there, best case scenario right now, is Mozambique. This is a whole different level. We're not doing $5,500. We're not even asking for $5,000 or $45,000 or $4,000. This is with a 159 yellow and white diamond weight with it, and it's not going to be even $4,000 to start. This is how we make rubies happen. And for a while, there were about 6 months there where we saw a pretty consistent number of 2 and 3 carat rubies, and they were all selling and quickly, but they were all $10,000. They usually did not have a carat 59 in yellow and white diamonds. This one does. It's not $4,000 to start. Take a look at it. We're going to help you out here. I really want to make rubies affordable. It's been always one of my favorite things to try and make affordable is a ruby because it's so impossible anywhere else. And you rely on us for value, so if we can't bring you the value, who can? I just look at that as more incentive to bring you a big value because nobody else can make this happen. Nobody else can do this, and we're not asking for $4,000 or $39,000 or $38,000 or $37,000. It is not $3,600 to start. Here's what it's all about. It is $3,500. $25 increments after that. $3,500 to get it started, to get it going, and that is it for our big Burma private collection. You know it because that clarity and glow is everything in that ruby, and we are looking for $3,500 to get this one going. Good luck. It's going to get 60 seconds to get it started. This is a really important mounting. We just don't see it that often. It takes a specialty stone to end up with that kind of diamond weight. So here it all is, ready and waiting for you, for a special caller to come in and take advantage of this huge opportunity of value, and more value. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Don't forget there's that split shank down the sides too. So triple halo to start. The clarity is still happening and glowing from a distance away. And we have 35 seconds to get this one going. 35 Now that's value. But it's not a value until we get an open, and we don't have that yet. And here is your final look at it. 15 seconds here to go. Ooh, what a piece that is. Fawn Diamond's still coming up. We have wheels on the way, and we even have Zambaran garnet earrings. Very affordably priced tonight. We've got that beautiful Wonder Style necklace. We had this recently. Have had a lot of you asking to bring it back. Couple of wheels still to show you. Still have recaps. Some Imperial Topaz, that really good pinky Imperial still here. The Amethyst is still here. The 20 karat 85. Tanzanite is here for only $79.99. Even our 214 color changing speen, that's also here. So if you want the ruby, yellow and white diamonds, that one is, we're gonna need to have a little discussion about that a little bit later. We've got our final hour about ready to kick off. So we've got 2 minutes now. It means wheel time is coming up, and we got some really special pieces coming your way on this wheel. All these one-of-a-kinds, they have got to go. So let's start with Paraíba, because one thing we all know is that this is not a stone that happens at a discount. And it certainly doesn't happen at the price tag we're about to take it, but we also have a really, okay, this is gorgeous. It's an emerald cut Mahenge spinel. That's a great looking stone. How about our Savarite in the pear shape, yellow and white diamonds? Again, with the yellow and the white diamonds, we're seeing a lot of that tonight. Here is the beautiful, okay, this is really special. It's like a periwinkle purple, vibrant neon sapphire, and this is a heart-shaped mandarin garnet. We love our heart shapes, right? It's just unusual to see them. That's why they always go, because the people who love a heart shape, they're going to just chime in and take advantage of any time a heart shape comes along. So this is our wheel. A lot of specialty pieces up here. We're going to stick with the spinel and the garnet over here off to the right. This is a natural sapphire followed by a Savarite. Then we've got our big Paraíba. That's a bridge mounting with the Paraíba in the middle, and yet all of this jewelry coming down to one price. They're all one of a kinds. We do have a gold restriction or two. Thank you so much. So the gold restriction would just be 2 of them. That's going to be the mandarin garnet heart shape, stays in the yellow right there. And then the other one that's got to stay is the Marilani mint. That is a garnet that has a bright, vibrant green, but it's also a color changing garnet, goes to red. Is that cool or what? A green garnet that has that neon element to it, but still changes color. Typically garnets change color from brown to pink. This is one that goes from green to red, which is the highest end type of color change out there. It's what alexandrites do. It's what, like I'm talking the original source out of Russia, what the original alexandrites do, green to red. This Paraíba, we know Paraíba, the story there is it's a copper-bearing neon stone. We have the sapphire here, which is the oval. In that purple, vibrant color, that's a carat 66, really rare variety. The Mahenge is huge. We love to get anything over a carat Mahenge. That's a carat 31. So a really big size there, and the best of color. And hey, welcome to the show. It's almost the top of the hour. So we're awfully glad you're with us tonight. It's the final hour of our Thursday, though. So here's what I would suggest. Anything you need to see again. If there's anything you're thinking about from the first 2 hours, this is the time to call. If there's anything you're thinking about on this wheel, this is the time to call. We have 1 short hour left. It's going to be all about requests. If you have anything you're looking for, let us know so we can bring it out for you. There's going to be another museum wheel coming up as well a little bit later. We've got these fantastic pieces, all one of a kinds though. That's why you want to dial so early on this wheel, especially because when they're gone, they're gone. Again, 2 are gold restricted. The rest you can change. Nothing on this wheel is going to be that former price. It's funny, I was looking through these bags as I was reading off some of these carat weights, like a 398 heart shape and a beautiful Paraíba in a bridge. That's going to be a 38 pointer, but it's got a lot of diamond weight, 82 points in diamonds. Then we've got the lavender sapphire is so vibrant. It's a real neon color. So a lot of people will shy away from purple sapphires that are really expensive because they think it looks like amethyst or it looks like tanzanite. The truth is, this is not just a purple. It's a really beautiful lilac, but it's vibrant. It's got a neon kind of tone about it, so it's really different. It's never going to look like amethyst. It's never going to look like tanzanite. So it's really separated, but it also gives you great durability that sapphires give. Sapphires have that durability that's next to diamonds. So you've got a wearable, durable piece. If you're looking for a piece that's going to put up with, putting it through the paces, daily wear, sapphires are a great option for that. Then we have the Marilani mint. Presented them for the first time months ago. They have been super popular. Take a look. Anything you want on this wheel. Anything you want. 1 low price, that's it. Come on over and we'll show you what we can do here because not a single one of them is going to be the $49.99. I mean, that's what I'm seeing across the bags here. It's $49.99 and there hasn't been a lot of room to move from that discount price, we're changing it right now. You don't pay $49, nothing is going to be $49.99. You can get a bunch of these rings for that price. The way we're going to start discounting, and that sapphire, just one of the most unique stones you're going to see. Truly vibrant neons. This is color changing garnet. I can't say enough about that stone. We have rarely seen this affordability to that kind of garnet. The Paraíba is incredible. The Mahenge is a carat 31. We've got the big heart shape. That's just under 4 carats in the heart shape. Okay, we're going to blow them out right now. They're not 39. Hold on, let's do something crazy here. I'm going to just take a little, a moment here and do an executive decision on some pricing, just to make sure they all go so we can move as much jewelry as we possibly can in the last hour of the show. They are no longer 39 or 29 or even, and this is, please respect how big a deal this wheel is because it is a very high-end assortment. There are really important, pricey pieces. They're not pricey anymore, but they were once upon a time really pricey pieces because of the quality they each have. Nothing up here is even going to be $19.99. We're starting to get busy. There's a good reason for that. Nothing should be $19.99 on this wheel. The truth is they're going lower. Do you want the big heart shape? Already verifying on the big heart shape. $3.98 is the size of that mandarin. Then, oh, and there's 18 karat gold up here. The Marilani Mint's in 18 karat gold. We've got Marilani Mint and 18K. It just got better. Yellow and white diamonds to go with it. They're not 19, 18, or $17.99. Come on in. We only have a few moments with this wheel. And do you think anything's going to last at this price tag? At a $17.77 deal, they're gone. But we're going to take them even lower for you. This is wild. I cannot believe we have a Paraíba up here for this price tag. There is not another Paraíba anything in our entire inventory for a price tag like this. Oh my goodness, start dialing now. We'll blow them out for $1,699 only, and that is it. So a last call on this wheel, not a single one of those they can't even come back on the air because there's not a way to do a price tag better than this one going forward. So you got a moment here. Take what you love. Of course, give us a call because we can tell you all the carat weights once again, try them on the hand for you, show you everything you need to know. But those are wild. $16.99, 60 seconds on that wheel, then we keep on moving. We got a lot to show you and not a lot of time. And requests, keep those coming. Whatever you'd like to see, let us know if there's anything we can show you or bring back out from yesterday or a week ago or a month ago. We're happy to do that as well. If there's anything you're looking to find or take advantage of, we're helping you with those requests, and we'd love to do that. We also have a couple pieces from tonight we can recap for you. 45 seconds remaining on this wheel. Take that Paraíba. Oh my goodness, we don't see Paraíbas for a price like that. Carat 31 Mahenge. Maybe we just got to put these up one by one and bring up the information because they should not be here at $16.99. You know what? Let me just take this Mahenge at least, put it right up front and center. I feel like we need to have the graphics. We need to have a little more information here to show you what this is all about. This is the Mahenge Spinel, one of our largest ones here left in the inventory. We're just going to zoom right in on it, pretend it's a normal presentation, but you're still going to get that really insane blowout price. So this would be the carat 31. The item number on this one is 78.59, carat 31 emerald cut. Also rare to get an emerald cut Mahenge, we know that too. And you get 51 points in the diamonds. So to bring it up and show you all those details and then see that incredible stone with the pinks and the reds in the emerald cut like that is, and then the double halo, which is just going to perfectly frame it, but also show off the uniqueness and the rarity of that cut, that's impressive. This is unheard of to see a carat 31. Only discovered in 07, gone shortly thereafter. The only spinel that has that color, and it happens to be out of Tanzania, not Burma like we see a lot of spinels from. This is a Tanzanian variety, and it is $16.99. So huge value there. Let's show you another one here up close. I think the Paraíba needs a close-up view, and then you guys, I'm going to have to do something crazy. We're going to have to put that big fawn diamond, I don't know, up here and do something wild with that price tag. If you've got requests, get them in. Really hoping for those requests here. And then take a look at this Paraíba. I think that's what we're seeing, just to see a close-up and also get a look at the clarity of that stone. Always tough to find a clean Paraíba. This is 8745. It's got the clarity. It's also a 38-point oval, 82 points in the diamonds in the bridge, and that's going to be in any gold you want. That one is also $1,699, so huge value on Paraíba. No, I do not have anything more affordable in the world of Paraíba on this show than that one right there. So if that's been a struggle, is finding that price tag you like for Paraíba, but you really want to experience what this stone is all about, there's the way to do it, $1,699. Okay, we're going to get the phone lines to ring here. Somehow, some way, we're going to I'm going to bring out the one that everybody always wants. But I never have. We talk about these stones a lot because we're always taking requests, and we hear about fawn diamond this and fawn diamond that. And yet what everybody wants to have is a bigger size, and then what we'll always get requests for is the round shape. And usually in the past, the answer is, I'm sorry, we don't have one of those. I'm sorry, we don't have anything like that. Here it is, the natural fawn diamond. Bless you, Tony. It is the fawn diamond 1 carat round. It's going to be item number 315, actually. And this is an important stone. So natural in color here, beautiful saturation to it. Rare as can be. Remember, the beauty of this is we have this tiny little collection that is only here exclusively ours, and we're so excited to bring you a 1 carat. But in the round, they are rare. We don't see a lot of rounds. Typically what we've seen are cushion cuts and pear shapes and ovals, and that's about it. And then a lot of people want to see the classic rounds in their diamonds because we know that diamonds and rounds are just such a great combination together because it shows off the brilliance. And don't think for a second that by getting a natural color of a diamond that we don't need to concern ourselves with the brilliance or the clarity anymore. You do, because even the colors, whether they be pink or blue or orange or yellow or this fawn material, you still want to get that brilliance. You still want to get that sparkle. That's what this has. It's a VS stone. It's a 1 carat. Now, we have this great mounting, which has 9 points in the yellow diamonds with it. So it's actually, count them, 3 different colors of diamonds all together in one ring. The white diamond weight is huge. It's a carat 10. So you're actually getting a carat 19 total weight in diamonds among the yellow and the white. And then let's not forget, there's a 1 carat diamond in the middle. So overall, you've got your 219 in your diamonds. Exquisite ring, should be a ton of money. It's not. $69.99 is the price tag tonight. I've been telling you about these major up prices in diamonds all across the world. It's not just here, it's not just these states, it's not just designers, it's everywhere. And it starts at the wholesale level. And the fact that fancy colors and different colors of diamonds that are natural from all over the world are getting more and more scarce by the day, it's getting really tough to get. Let's make it easy right here, right now. That is the price you should pay tonight at $69.99. Take a look at it. We're going to wow you with this price tag. I just, no choice at this point in the game here than to really make it a very big savings for somebody to take advantage of. And when you can't move any further below $69.99, what do you have to do? We have to put on the auction block to get away from $7,000 to get into a much more affordable price point that hopefully you'll enjoy and that can make the dream piece happen, because this is what everyone's always asking me for. Bigger fawn diamonds. And then people say, I've heard it many, many times. Don't be scared to bring it out. I'll pay more. I'll pay more. It's on the hand. I'll give you more. I'll give you 5. I'll give you 6. I'll give you $7,000. Well, this one's at $69.99, but tonight I'm not sure if that's going to do it. So let's put on the auction block and see who's out there, and we're going to give you the 1 carat round brilliant. This is not just any fawn diamond. When you get a 1 carat in the round, that is extraordinarily rare. You don't pay $69. We're going to start an auction. I don't know. Honestly, guys, what do we need to do on this one? You tell me. What's it going to take to get this done with 219 total weight in your diamonds? 3 different colors of diamonds. Beautiful classic mounting. I think everybody who loves jewelry is going to love that kind of mounting. Keeps it classic there. And yet we've got a $69.99 price tag. That's not going to work. Otherwise, it'd be gone already. Still have those wheel pieces hanging out here for you. That shouldn't be happening. So we just have our last hour and need to make the magic happen. So sometimes it's got to have to be about what you want to do, what you want to pay. How can we make this your greatest value? That's what we're going to offer right now. You got to call me. We're going to go extra, extra, extra low. I've been saying this on the yellow diamonds. It's tougher going forward. We're not going to see the prices we used to see. This is an even more scarce variety of diamond. We cannot start at 6 or 5 or 4. Now, if we're at 35, now we're talking about a deal, because our 1 carat, I don't care what color it is, a 1 carat diamond is not going for $3,500 wholesale. I'm in the wholesale arena every single day. It's just not happening. Used to be a year or two ago, I could maybe every now and then, if one diamond dealer had a deal going or was desperate or needed some cash flow or we had a project going, I might be able to get a loose diamond for $3,500. Not anymore. The days are over. So at this point, sit back at home, kick your feet up, have your phone ready, call us, do better than wholesale. That's what we deliver. Think about that for a second. You don't need to be in the jewelry business to get a better deal than the people in the jewelry business do. And that is a fact. That's exactly what this auction is going to be all about. You don't pay $3,500 to open. Don't even pay $3,000 to open. We need to make these phone lines ring in this last 45 minutes we have. So this cannot be a lost cause. This has got to find a way out. How do we do that? Extra low open. Got to make the phones go do something here. We're not doing 3,000. This has not happened. Going forward, I've been trying to warn everybody. Prices have gone up. When we acquire a stone from our incredible wholesale connections, you're not finding the prices we once did. It's impossible. So here's what I would recommend. Come on in, because certain times, when it's big holiday week going on, we need to do crazy things. That's what you're about to witness right now. It's not 3,000 or 29 or 28 or 27. It's not even $2,600 to get this one started. This will not happen on the loose 1 carat stone, let alone with a carat 19 and diamonds to go around it and with it and everything that's happening to make this your beautiful ring. It's not even going to be 26. $2,500 to start. That's how we got to do it tonight. $2,500. Could not do any of our 1 carats for this price. Even a 1 carat white diamond, hundreds of times more common to get a white diamond in that size, couldn't do a 1 carat white diamond for $2,500 either. Loose by itself. Here's where you go. Take a look at it. We'll give it 60 seconds. Get it started. Let's go. We got the 1 carat round brilliant fawn. It's not just any old fawn diamond. This is a round brilliant we hardly ever see. So here's your chance. We've got a final minute ticking down. We're looking for $2,500. The increments will also be, okay, let's make it a $10 increment instead so that when we get the open, it's also easy to get in and jump in and be a part of it. And second, third, fourth bidder as well. $10 increments makes it really simple and easy and affordable. And let's see who's got the open, because we've got 42 seconds remaining to get it. We have got to. Do you have a request there, Will? Okay, so it doesn't look like we have the open on this one. Okay, we've got some bar and garnet earrings. Will, what's the request? Should we bring out something for you? We've got the ability to bring out any request you have. As long as we have it here, we will bring it out happily for you. And we've got some bar and garnet earrings. We'll have to do something crazy here. I have the perfect idea. Okay, so no open on this one? Just making sure. Spencer, no on this one? I'm going to figure out some way to get, okay, no open. All right, well, here's the thing. We've got some earrings coming up, but I'm not sure I want to leave this yet. Uh-oh. Now they're calling asking about things that are already sold. Oh, no. Well, the 201 yellow's gone. This is the 1 carat fawn. It's got yellow. It's got white diamonds. We have no open at 2,500. I do. I have a 2.5 carat, Jess, that is not certified. Let me see. I don't know if we have anything certified. I have a 2.5 carat oval. Let's see what we have here. Well, we have a yellow diamond request. Jess, you think we should show the oval, or do you want to see if we have a 2 carat cushion? I have a 2.5. Okay, the 2.5? Okay, this one's a little larger. Hey, I'll tell you what. You know what? Jess, we could also probably pop back in there. We might have a cushion and a similar mounting. I don't know for sure what's in stock, but we might. And then I'll show an oval. And then we've got this one still kind of, well, here's the deal. We've been talking to a lot of people about this one. If you want it, we'll do $24.99 to the first caller. Okay, I got to sell it. We've got requests coming in. So I'll make this real simple. Forget about the auction. We'll do $24.99 for 60 seconds. And then we're going to show you some yellow diamonds coming up. Zambaran earrings are here. We'll get to those with the halos. And we have 50 seconds left. That's just my price tag. I just want to feel like we've shown it long enough. If somebody wants to have it, we'll just make it that really extra special discounted value. Just blow it out and make it easy. And then we'll have that big, big, big 2.5 carat yellow. And then we're going to see for our requester, we'll see if we have something in a cushion cut 2 carat that is closer to what's already sold. We'll see if we can bring that to you. But I want to show you the 2.5 carat. This might help out somebody else as well that's looking for a even larger stone. Don't see a lot of 2.5 carats. We've got an oval coming up. Let me know who's got this one. That is a 1 carat. Now, Will, did you pick up a Lauren's Links? Is that what I heard? Oh, really? My hoops? Oh, good. Well, that's nice. Who was that?
Anita.
Oh, thanks, Anita. Thank you. All right, so let's move on to the yellow diamonds here. So that fawn's here. I don't know. This is the 2.5 carat yellow. This is the largest one I've got in an oval brilliant cut, and then really dressed it up with diamonds. So just for the record, this is a 1/2 carat larger than the last one we sold tonight, and it's 8730. Now I am checking to see if we have a 2 carat cushion, and we'll bring out anything if we do, and I'll let you know. But this is 2.5 carats, 18 carats solid gold. 8730 is the item number. I don't even know when the last time this was on the air. It's probably been some time, but it's a 2.5 carat exactly. It's a VS yellow diamond. The color is exactly what you want to see. It also happens to be, how about this, bigger trillions with it and round brilliance. So the trillions are 54 points. That means you got 27 points on each side in a trillion. And then you've got the rounds, another 65 points in the rounds that complete the halo around your oval. Bezel set stone, prong set and bezel. So it's actually a dual setting. That stone's not going anywhere. And then you've got, of course, your 18 karat gold solid finished on the inside. This might as well be the one to own. Now, obviously, we know you can't just say, oh, it's a 1/2 carat bigger, so let's expect a little bit more in price tag. There is such a huge, huge difference between getting the rarity of a 2 carat, which is already rare, and then to go up another 1/2 carat in size takes you to another level of rarity. It's really tough, guys. And so even though there's a 1/2 carat difference, we don't just say add a couple $100. Remember that exponential scale that the world talks about with diamonds, and as you get into bigger sizes, which are where diamonds become more rare, as you get into bigger sizes, that's when they really elevate in price tag. A 2.5 carat is something we hardly ever see. We bring you a fairly regular quantity of 2 carats. We have consistently 1 carats, but 2.5 we don't. And the reason for that, it's that much more rare. We're talking hundreds and hundreds of times, just between a 2 and a 2.5. So I know it's easy to think with other colored gems, we see garnets, we see tanzanites, a 1/2 carat extra is not going to make a big difference. It's not going to move the needle of price tag all that much. But when it's diamonds, and especially a natural color of diamond, it's a different story. So when you see 2.5 carats out and about, they can be hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars more than even a 1 or a 2 carat. So that's the difference here. And we know we only have this one here. You've got the bigger diamonds with it. It's all 18 karat gold. We are doing a discount. Now I know it can't quite be as you wouldn't expect. I don't think anybody would expect it to be the price of a 2 carat. So we had a 2 carat incredibly priced tonight. We have a lot of calls asking about it, questions about it. It is gone. We're seeing if there's anything in a cushion cut 2 carat, but in the meantime, this might well suit somebody who wants that bigger size, that size that we rarely ever see here. And you're going to get a better value than even this $29,000. I mean, it literally says $29,999. That's the difference a 2.5 carat size gives you. I am prepared to blow it out tonight. We have a lot of requests for yellow diamonds, so here it is. And if we give you the best price ever, we're going to make it really simple and easy, and it'll go. Now, don't make the mistake that some people have where they're calling now about a piece that sold hours ago. That's what happens when you bring natural yellow diamonds lower than they ever should go, lower than anybody else brings them. That's why they're popular here. That's why they don't stick around. That's why when they have them, they disappear. So this is the time to jump in because I don't have another 2.5 carat yellow. It's still a VS brilliant oval cut. It's got really exclusive diamonds around it, and it's not going to be $29,000, and it's not even $20,000. And if we really, really, really want to move this, it's going to have to go below $19,999 as well. Here's what it looks like on the hand so you are familiar. It makes a difference visually to get that that extra half carat gives you quite a bit of difference visually. And the fact it's an oval as well. Big, big, big face to that stone. And it's not even $19,999. What a rarity. I mean, think of how many shows you watch here and we never see 2.5 carat yellows. Better price tag. Already have a couple of people thinking about it. Do not wait. It's not even $15,000. Oh my. See, I've had some 2.5 carats and some 3 carats, and they are not priced this way. So this is the time right now. It's not 15, it's not 14, and it is not even $13,000. It's $12,999 to the very first caller on that 2.5 carat VS natural yellow diamond in the oval brilliant. And what a look, because that's what gives you the bigger face. When it's an oval, ovals always look bigger than the cushion cut squares. Always, always. They look bigger than the rounds as well. Usually what we see are cushion cuts. The oval has a bigger look, so more of a 3 carat diamond look than you even get to see when you get a 2.5 carat cushion. So this is the one to own, $12,999, huge discount. Did we have anything in a 2 carat cushion? Nothing. Oh no, this is it. We've got nothing else. I'm sorry, the 2 carat cushions are gone. We're always working on trying to bring new ones in, but this is what we've got. So again, now it's not that much difference considering you're getting into that half carat extra. That really is tougher to get. So $12,999, first caller on that one. And then let's go to the Zambar and Garnet earrings, just trying to accommodate a request here or two. And again, continue to bring requests in for our last 35 minutes of the show. Got some really good Zambar and Garnet earrings here, the color shifting stones. We often see it in a ring. Don't see it often at all in an earring. That's where we're taking you next. It's 1.5 carat total weight here. And let's move this aside. Take a look at this cushion. Rather, they say cushions. They really look like rounds, don't they? It must be the most subtle little corner under that prong ever because they really do look like rounds, don't they? I think they are rounds. That is just a look there in a gorgeous color shifting garnet. Gives you the purples, the blues, the reds, the pinks, all that gorgeous color, and yet a halo around it. There's certainly a cushion shape to the halo, but I think it's very difficult to not fall in love with this stone. When you see that color, and rather colors that are all coming through, and you realize this is not just a regular garnet. There are so many really kind of ordinary garnets. There are so many, on the other hand, extraordinary garnets out there. This really is in that extraordinary category. A Zambarn, which is from Tanzania. So it's a Tanzanian stone. Only has really come from that source in Tanzania as far as this particular color of garnet, when there are a lot of colors of garnet out there. But this is that rare Tanzanian material. 1.5 carat in item number 294, and a brand new earring for you tonight. And I just want to see who's out there because we've got 1.5 carat in Zambarns. They're rounds. You've got the cushion shape around it with the 20 points there in the VS diamonds, and we are looking for some activity. So how about this? 1.5 carats. That means 75 points in each round stone there in the middle. 20 points is your diamond weight, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. And let me go ahead and refocus because we had to zoom in and out all night tonight. Let's just refocus so you can see those dots. There we go. There we go. They look even better now. Focused on those rounds, focused on those VS diamonds around it. I'll just do something crazy here. We're going to just go ahead and take this great earring with a $19.99 price tag, and I'm going to make it real simple. $500 to start. We're just going to try an auction, and we're going to see if we can go $500 to start on a $2,000 pair of earrings, and we'll go up in $50 increments only. So it is now time to dial because that is a gorgeous earring worth every bit of $2,000. We're going to start an auction instead, and we're starting, I can't recall having a $500 open for an auction in ever. So this is going to just get everybody, hopefully, if you've been waiting on Zimbarans, maybe you're lucky enough to have a ring and you want that earring to go with. Here's another centered post design with a post and butterfly back. So you can actually wear them more squared off like this, or tilt them on their sides, have more of a north to south to east to west kind of look as well. Take a look at that. That's how I like to wear. I mean, I would just do it, just one little twist, and there you have it. So a different look. Otherwise, completely squared off like this. It really just gives you some options here. White, yellow, or rose, 60 seconds. If we don't get an open on this one, I don't know what to tell you, because we are starting at $500 in solid gold, even a little stud earring in solid gold with no stones whatsoever. You would not see for $500 these days, and we've got a 3/8 of an inch top to bottom if you just face them square. You obviously can get a little more length to them if you have them with that point-to-point aspect. Let me put one against the ear for you coming up next so you can see it that way, but we are still awaiting an open, which is a little bit surprising when we are opening at $500. This is what they look like from a distance away, just so you can see there. And of course, I just tilted them, kind of just again, rotated them a bit so you can see that more northeast, southwest kind of point that they have. But that is, okay, we have no open at 500 either, so let's move along. I just don't know. But this is going to be one of those earrings where beautiful Zimbarans, bright as can be color, stunning halo around it. That should be the winning deal there, and no open. All right, so we move along. Well, it's not the first auction tonight we haven't had an open on, but it is the first $500 piece we've had. So that is not going to work either. So we still have the yellow diamond here for $12,999. A museum wheel still to come. That's going to be interesting. And how about this? The Wonder necklace is here. And anything else you'd like to see, let me know. We are down to the last half hour of our broadcast. Okay, so one kunzite. Let's just blow this one out. We got a kunzite here as well, and it is the brightest, most saturated neon color. Let's take a look at this one. It's going to need a little extra room. Same kind of thing. This is almost color shifting in its own right because you have pinks and purples and blues together, but that is an awfully big stone there with the big cushion cut. It's item number 415, 17.5 carats. And we're going to do a quickie here. We'll just make this easy, and it's 17.5 with 26 points in diamonds. White diamonds, white gold. Now, I can change that for you if you'd like. No big deal there. If you want to change it to the yellow gold or the rose gold, go ahead. We usually like our kunzites in the white gold just as is. We'll take this one down from $59.99. Again, I am not making up prices here. This is the price on the bag. There's the ring. There's the price. I just got to make it a different deal and see if anybody wants this collector's piece. Yes. Oh, on the Zimbarans? All right. We'll revisit the Zimbaran garnets. And we're going to make this one $1,999. Zimbarans are coming back out because we do have the open on the Zimbaran garnets, wouldn't you know it? And is that going to be our only collar on those Zimbarans? Because it looks like that may be the case. If that is, Spencer, do they understand that's not a $500 pair of earrings? I'm curious, right? We get that it's not a $500 pair of earrings, but it looks like we may have one bidder, so we're going to revisit the Zimbaran garnets really quickly. So again, if you've been thinking about those, you may want to jump in here. $19.99 on this kunzite for 17.5 carats. That's under $100 a carat. And kunzite of that quality is not under $100 a carat. That's not how that works. It's too rare, it's too exotic of a stone to be under $100 a carat. But it's happening right now. So $19.99 on that one. Let's go back and revisit these Zimbaran garnets. By request, we'll go ahead and revisit. Now, I normally would just say go ahead and sell them, but we can't. It's a $2,000 pair of earrings. And right now, we do have $500. So here's a revisit. It's the carat and a half, as we talked about. They are the rounds. They've got the halo. It's more of a cushion shape. A soft cornered cushion cut square halo design around your rounds. And there, of course, they are. Really rare stone out of Tanzania, a rare garnet gem. But all that color, I would say, and I've said it before, it still applies. Is there a better cut for a Zimbaran? The round is different. It shows the color shifting more. We have seen cushions, we have seen emerald cuts, we've seen pear shapes, we've seen all these different cuts. Nothing is going to give you the true beauty of a color shifting stone better than a round will. The round is what makes it. The round is what elevates it. That's probably why, well, we only got one bidder so far, they are at $500. So this is going to go now. We just need to make sure that anybody else who wants to jump in can. $50 increments only. And hey, white, yellow, rose, gold, you decide. All those extras are included still. You don't need to worry about, oh, well, is it going to be the way it is because it's such a low price or it's such a low open? It's still all those extras we offer on everything. We just want to make sure that you have a chance to get in before somebody else does. And more importantly, save right now $1,500. $1,500 off where they rightfully should be tonight. So $500 we have, right? We've got one bidder. It's last 2 minutes. We'll take our last 2 minutes, see if anybody else wants to come in. It's only $50 increments if you do. Take a look at it one more time, and then we'll say goodbye to the Zambaran Garnet earrings. They are on their way, it looks like. And who do you have there? Spencer, who is our leader right now? 2 final minutes ticking down to get you in. Never seen this. Colleen? Hi, Colleen. Where's she calling from? Texas. I like it. Does she have any Zambaran already in her collection? Because this is, I just can only imagine what a beautiful suite this would make. And if not, we've got other Zambarans. We're down to very few, but we can always bring her something if she needs a ring to go with her brand new earrings. But it's down to 90 seconds, and so far, no competition whatsoever. So you got a really good chance to pick up some really precious earrings here at an incredible value. I may bring back that big ruby too, just in case you missed it earlier. The big rubies here, 206. Also have the Wonder necklace, which is amazing. Love the big gold presence that has. And anything else you'd like to see. We got a couple blowout museum pieces too. It's so silly to put pieces on. I personally think it's tough to put museum pieces on a wheel together because it's tough to focus on what they are. I'm just going to hand select a couple museum pieces that are set to go. And we're going to blow out some high-end aqua and great looking spinel. Actually, I like the way this spinel looks with the Zambarans. Actually, it's a Burma spinel, but it's really got some of the similar colors we see out of our color shifting garnets. Look at this. Speaking of rings to go with, look at that stone. That would look pretty amazing with those earrings, right? And there's going to be a big mark. Look at that. That's a spinel. Okay, we're going to see that spinel next. And then if anybody else wants to jump in, we got 18 seconds left in our auction. Anybody else verifying on the earrings? Get ready on the spinel. That spinel has all those same colors the Zambaran has too. Very, very nice. Okay, so we'll see that spinel next, 7264. These are gone. It looks like that's just it. One bidder done. Colleen, well done there. Zambaran garnet earrings are gone. Let's go ahead and bring out the spinel. This is a really unique cut too. It's a super elongated pear shape. Gorgeous mounting. Look at the size of these baguettes. Item number 7264 coming up, one of a kind and in white gold only. Yeah, we need to zoom back a bit. It's a 427. It's out of Burma. Most of the time when we get a spinel out of Burma, they look a little bit dull. That's not the case here. It is bright jewel tone colors. I can't decide. Is it pink? Is it purple? Is it red? It's got all these different colors, much like our color shiftings and Barnes just showed us. This is an elongated pear shape, but then the mounting itself almost gives you a marquise type of feel. 127 diamond weight going around and around and around, and there are baguettes and there are rounds, and it is stunning. And it's also a one only that's going to be marked down like you cannot believe. We got to make some pieces happen. So it's going to be the museum coming down to very non-museum prices that are going to be happening here for our last few minutes. Whatever you do, don't wait, because this one's going to fly, and it's with a really elegant elongated style on. So when you see it, you talk about an elongating piece. Well, pieces like this do the trick. And you see how flashes, it's like there's almost segmented color. It's almost like you see a band of purple and a band of blue and a band of pink here. Really intriguing stone, and all of these diamonds around it are very special. It's rare to see us incorporate baguettes and rounds together. I sometimes call these the party mountings. They look like almost like big mirror-like confetti pieces around that are just hovering around your stone. Gives a marquise kind of shape overall. It is not, wow, this started at $99.99 as well. It's nowhere near that tonight. Whatever's happening in this stone, it's so reminiscent of our garnet that we just saw, but it's a higher end hardness. You've got 8.5 on spinels on the Mohs scale, so it's very durable. It's a whole different category. Garnets, as lovely as they are, spinels are a very, very high-end stone. Very similar to sapphires and rubies as far as the way they're made in Mother Nature. Really unusual to find. I guess even on one shot here, look at how this side looks red and this side looks purple. It's incredible what's happening with this stone. Total collector's piece. Let's blow it out. I'd love to have somebody on the phone lines who already loves it, before we give you the markdown. Because when the markdown comes up, it's going to be, mark my words, a lot of different people on the phone line saying, I want it, and it's going to boil down to whoever's first, especially when it's not even $49.99. Even up close, all the different colors are coming through. It's all happening. But it's not going to be $49. This stone is 1 in a million, really is. It's not $39, and it is not going to be. This is going to fly. It's not even $29.99. First caller, one only. What can I tell you? There are values, then there are Lolo's desperate at the end of a Thursday night. She got to move jewelry values. That's what this is. It's not $29.99 either. It is $2,888 for the very first caller on that museum stone right there. It's a museum level spinel. It is every bit museum level spinel in all those different colors. What do you even call it? We'll just call it Burma. I mean, purple to say the least, but it's got the reds, it's got the pinks, it's got those bright blues. $28.88 makes it yours. Huge value. We got to move in 23 minutes. The show is over, so it's going to be time to dial in right now. We'll show you what we have left. We got two incredible pieces that were auctions gone wrong, meaning they didn't get the open. We'll show those to you. One is going to be our big, big ruby. I just got to show this again for those of you that may have joined us a little bit later. It's a 206 Burma. It's got all the color and the clarity and the glow, and then it's got another carat 59 in diamonds to go with it. We cannot leave this here tonight. This is too good. It is way, way, way. And again, here's a mounting that I've bought. Now, the one I bought has a yellow diamond in the middle, so I can speak to a yellow diamond on this one. But when you get a ruby that's a 2 carat 06 in size, that is about the price. And hear me out, because I think a lot of people aren't going to believe this. But when you get a ruby that's this size, it is equal to the level of a value of a yellow diamond. Okay, it really is. Now, I've purchased this ring myself, gifted it. My mother owns it. We have seen, it's like a lot of her jewelry is here tonight. Although she has this, she has a different ruby. She has a ruby and a signature mounting. She has this mounting with a yellow diamond. It is the ultimate level yellow diamond piece. It is the ultimate level ruby piece because the yellow diamonds that are around it really enhances the overall quality and level of this design. It's a triple halo. It brings you all those incredible diamonds, even the split shank. Here's what we're going to do. $3,500. We can't go any lower. If I could, I would, because we need to get this one at home. But there is a 206. This was a $9,999 ruby ring tonight. Got it down, got it down, got it down, went even lower. We just got desperate here. And no open on the auction. If you would like this ring, and I know we've had 2 carats plus before, they usually go for $8,000 or $9,000 routinely on this show. Those are the ones that just have white diamonds. There is an extra level when you have white and yellow diamonds together. We have 20 minutes left in the broadcast. We got to move some jewelry. Tell me what you want to see again from this show. If it's still available, we're bringing it right back out. But this is the one that's got to go. There cannot be a 2 carat ruby that stays here when it's got this kind of low price tag. So instead, since there's really nothing happening on auctions, we'll just skip it. We'll just skip it. Technically, we're going to get it at a better price. This is a no competition except for who's first, because it's not even $3,500. We're blowing it out right now. I can't go any lower. We certainly have done every last discount we can do. I'm going to make it $3,499 to the very first caller who says yes. That's as low as I can go. It is the rock bottom. This is where, if you're familiar with rubies and you know they go for $20,000 a carat wholesale, well, you're doing the math going, that's over $40,000 for that stone? Yes, it is. Or at least it should be. $40,000 for a loose stone? $34.99 for the ruby set in a carat 59 in yellow and white diamonds. I think you're looking at a better value with what we have going on right here at the end of our night. So this is what I would recommend. Dial in quickly. We'll make it yours. It is $34.99 first caller. I'm going to give it 60 seconds at that price tag. It has got to go. And the ruby you see is the ruby you get. So for those of you that say, I really don't know if I love rubies, you haven't seen the good ones yet. I was that way too. Rubies never, ever, ever made me look twice until I started to see museum level rubies that had glow about them, that had that blue secondary hue, that had that clarity where they glow like they're, honestly, like they're red diamonds. That's what this looks like. Take a look at it. We'll give it 60 seconds at that new price, $34.99, just designed to get it at home here at the end of our show because it's got to go. It's just too precious. And what I know, since I designed the ring with the yellow diamond that I gifted, I will tell you right now what that mounting cost, and that was a good 2 years ago. Yes, it was actually. It was about this time in 2020, so it was 2 years ago, or 3 now. Oh my goodness, it's in 3 years. Even more of a factor here because when I bought it, the mounting by itself, which hasn't changed, doesn't matter. We're just talking about the mounting, right? That mounting when I bought it was $4,300. That was 3 years ago. $4,300. So can you imagine, given that it's got yellow and white diamonds, what it would cost today? Well, a lot more than $34.99. That's why the ring was $9,999. Now it's not. So huge value there. We could go big pink and big yellow together. I happen to have one ring that's got a big pink and a big yellow, and then they do like an open cuff design, but in a ring. You know what's most exciting though? The Wonder necklace is here. The last time I brought this out, it was about this time of an evening, and it was the most popular item of the night. But what we had at the time was just the white gold. I actually have the yellow gold here and in stock for you, and we'll show this on. This is what I'm talking about when we say Wonder necklace. We've done a couple different varieties. This is the one that is so, I know it's tough to tell right now because of the glare, but that's a yellow gold version. And this is that bigger V-style design with the diamonds right up top in the pave, and then that mirror finish gold. We're going to show this on the hand coming up. This is really, really, really popular. It's got a huge value. Let's take a look at it with the item number here for you, and that's going to be, I should remember this, it's item number 8375. This is one of those ultimate looks which takes modern bold gold like we're used to seeing. We're seeing a lot of that right now. And then you've got the diamonds with it. So it really is, we call it the Wonder style because whenever we see these chevron shapes, we think of our famous Wonder ring that has been so popular. Well, this could be a ring or a necklace that goes with that ring, coordinates back to it. It's just giving you a lot of bold gold with the pave. That's 44 points in diamonds. We'll do the white, the yellow, or the rose, but I think it's nice and refreshing to see the yellow gold. Also, let me show you, it's got adjustability. Very subtle O-rings here so that they don't stand out, but it's worth it to have that adjustability so you can wear it a little higher or lower on the neckline. 16, 17, and 18 inches in length with the lobster claw. And then we'll show you here on the hand and show you, this is one of my favorites because whenever we get bold gold and you get to see that beautiful effect with all that mirror finishing, I think it looks great, doesn't it? And so what we need to do right now, simple and easy, even that diamond cut chain, we did a bigger, heavier gauge chain. All that diamond cutting throughout, so well done. Let's also see if we can show it up close. I think we can here. A brief look at it up close for you so you can see a little more of that mirror finishing. You just see how it picks up a lot of shimmer off that the glare of our lights here, but you can see in person, you get all that yellow gold. Of course, those beautiful pave, bigger stones here, almost a half carat. And then we'll show it again on the hand, then we'll show it again on the neckline. But you can have white, yellow, rose gold. It's only $9.99 to get this necklace. And I know so many of you had waited because you wanted to see the yellow gold and see what it looked like before you made the decision. So I'm so glad we have the yellow gold here in stock for you. So that's, again, white, yellow, rose. You choose your favorite, but $9.99 for an entire necklace, and that is a lot of gold that it gives you. Even the back is really well done. If, you know, just showing you how much that gold is really kind of going to require to give you this look, and then to have the chain just fit right up there at the top of the V there. And see how that chain attaches so that it's always going to sit evenly. The weight of that middle portion of the piece is really, I'm going to show it back on the neckline here to also show you a little bit of how it's going to look at different lengths. So 16 is going to sit right about here at the base of the neckline. If you go 17, a little lower, sits right about there. 18 gets right about there. So you've got all that adjustability built in. So it's really about creating what's the right length for the neckline of the day, and that's going to make it really versatile for you. So $9.99. Did you get the ruby, Will? Oh, I love that ruby so much. And that's the necklace, $9.99. If you'd like it, give us a call and we'll get that one for you. White, yellow, rose gold, 44 points in the diamonds as well. And then all that chain, that is really, again, it would look funny if you had that big a piece and put the really typical chain, like that real fine gauge chain. It wouldn't look right. So it's really important. We upgraded the chain itself so that it can really fit meaning fit the styling, fit the proportion correctly for the actual piece itself, but it's all a necklace. This is not a pendant. This is a full-on necklace for you, so we love to see it. $9.99. We'll go back to the hand here. We'll see who's got the white, the yellow, or the rose, and then let's take a look one more time at it. Beautiful to see it in the yellow. I'm always a fan of when we get a lot of mirror finishing surface area in your gold. I think seeing it in the yellow gold, it just has a richness about it that I really love. And then of course, all that glare you're gonna get, you get that mirror finishing off of that gold, so it really stands out. You know, it's true, you don't always need to have a lot of diamond weight to give you a real standout piece. And I think if you do have a lot of diamond weight, maybe it makes it more dressy. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Here's the cushion cut kunzite. Let me go to the close-up here really quickly, and we'll show that one again, if I can find it. Where did it go? Let's see. And we've got, okay, let me go grab the kunzite. It's farther away than I thought it was. So here's the kunzite. Let me show it one more time up close, then we'll show it on the hand and the back. So here's the kunzite. It was item number 415. It's the 17.5 carat. Now, here's the side profile. It's got a good sized basket, elevates it up off the hand. That basket will come right down to a kind of a foundational basket there that's going to sit it properly on the hand. Then we'll show it on the hand for you so you can see how that one's going to look size-wise. It is a very large stone, but boy, that is a good look at it to see the saturation and purity of those colors from every different angle. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Wow. And the color may have just gotten even darker and even richer from this perspective. It is a great looking stone. Reminder, I got that $59.99 piece down to $19.99 only. So that is our last look, and you can still change the gold color. I wouldn't. I like it in the white gold. It's got that perfect halo of the pave at 26 points and diamonds around it. If you want to change it, you can, though. You've got the flexibility to really customize it, but $19.99 on a 17.5 carat is awesome. So $19.99. I've had a lot of big kunzites here in the years past, but nothing like $19.99 on a 17.5 carat. I'll never forget when there was a 65 carat kunzite here on the show in a ring. A ring had a 65 carat stone. That was just, you know, really large for most. This one's still really large, but in carat weight, but really wearable at the same time. So let me know, Spencer, if you'd like that one, or if you have any other questions. There it is on the hand. I would love to see also something stacked next to it if you really feel like it. Once you get your true size, this one's big for me, but if you get your true size, it's going to sit really balanced and evenly on the hand for you. But at $19.99, huge value. Let me know if you'd like it. It's still available. I'll show it one more time up close. That's just a value, right? Simple and easy. $6,000 ring, under $2,000 tonight. Any other requests for our last 10 minutes now? We have 10 minutes left in the show. Let me know what else you'd like to see before we run out of time. Oh, I think I should recap this. The Imperial's got to come back up. A carat 29 Imperial Topaz with so much pink and red. Got to bring that back out. Will, are you taking a Wonder Necklace or the kunzite? All right, so Wonder Necklace. Kunzite's here, but not for long, I have a feeling. And then let's take a look. I wanted to recap this Imperial with all the pink colors this has. This is the 129 Imperial Topaz. Super saturated with pinks and the orange golden colors, pink diamonds as well, and then white diamonds around that. Item number is 408. That's our 129 pear shape. Pink diamonds, white diamonds. Well, 9 points in the pink, 63 points in the white diamonds, and this colossal. I mean, for what this is, guys, the color is number one. But to get that color and in a big size, a carat 29 is a good size in any Imperial Topaz. We all know that. It's an all-natural, pure, and precious topaz. It is so elegant to have this color. Doesn't really look like any other stone out there. And yet, we've got it for $25.99. Thank you. Wonder necklaces are still going out the door. Very popular. So glad we had the yellow gold here in stock for you. Wonder necklaces, we want you to keep dialing in on those. That's going to be, again, $9.99 for that necklace design. Love having it. Then we've got this Imperial, $25.99 if you'd like it. Let me try it on one more time for you as well so you can see what that one's all about and get a sense of the size and get that pear shape, which, again, if you like looking at it right here, well, Oh gosh, the color just so pretty. It's almost like a papaya color, right? Out of Brazil, my Spino, all natural. Just a super unique stone. And love that we made it affordable for you. So that'll be $25.99. Thank you, thank you. And then we'll see, let's see if we have anything else that we have requested to recap. The Kunzite's here at the moment, 17.5 carat there. Gotta show you, here it is, the big aqua. This one is the first time seeing it tonight, but have a feeling that's gonna go. Very special oval stone, incredible color. 196 is the item number on this one. Don't forget about that Imperial, although we are verifying on that Imperial. Don't let these beautiful one-of-a-kinds slip by. They're too valuable, they're too special to be leaving here tonight, especially with these values. Here's item number 1120196. It's a 7 carat 34, yes. Imperial Topaz. Yes, absolutely. Here it is, got it. And here is the under gallery on the Imperial, which is sold. Congratulations on that one. We'll move this aside for a moment. There's your Imperial. Oh, look at that. So you can see the rose gold comes through to the core of that basket work. And then, of course, the basket itself is done in the white gold because that's what meets up with the white diamonds. So that is your rose through and through. Look at that color of that Imperial. Interesting, looking at it from behind as well. And this style, that basket is going to be, look at that. It's almost purple at this level. It's a really pretty look at it. Glad we're getting to see that. And that again is gone, but congratulations on that one. Well done there. That's a beauty. And then we're going to bring out this new aqua. This is the new aqua. It's our 7 carat 34 museum piece, huge size. How about diamonds at 26 points? So we keep it more simple. Run that double row through the inside. So it's still a bridge. You're still going to get to see a lot of your stone, but also let's take a look at it from the side profile here and the way this looks from all the angles, because you get to see a lot more of your aqua than you typically would. And there are your 2 rows in the diamonds that run underneath from one side to the other, and we'll make this a deal. Well, this is simply going to be the largest stone I've ever had priced this way. $69.99 was. Tonight, this is the only way to get a 7 carat plus at a price tag like this. I would really, if you're an aqua fan, it's time to dial. Wow. This is no longer going to be 59 or 49 or 39. End of the show is near. We have 6 minutes left. 6. So this is time. And then don't forget, we're going to see you all holiday weekend. We're going to see you on Easter Sunday as well. So what fun we're going to have this weekend. Hope you can hop on in and be with us throughout the weekend. And tell you right now, it's not even $29.99 for a 734. This is unheard of. Make it even better. Last call on the show, last call on this aqua. Let's make it $2,888. One caller only, $28.88 on the 734 aqua with all that saturation level. It's a one-of-a-kind, of course. Here's what it looks like. Again, side profile view. Here's what it looks like on the hand. I love it in the white gold, although you can change it if you want to. That is a gorgeous aqua. Great color, amazing size. Boy, we usually see 6 carats is usually where they top out. So to get a 734, awfully special. $28.88 on that one. Let me know if you'd like it, and then we're going to be moving along. We only have a couple minutes, so let me know if there's anything else we can pop in for another look before we go. Remember, no show tomorrow on television, only online. Starts at 5. Then we've got back on TV with you on Saturday and Sunday in the morning. So 10 a.m. Pacific time, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern, and it's our big holiday weekend. We will be with you as normal, and we're going to celebrate. Well, there will be nothing normal. We're just going to be with you like we usually are, but it's going to be a big celebration, and I hope you'll join us for that. $28.88 here on that beautiful, I mean, really stunning saturation. Still get to see the diamonds running underneath it as well. I don't know how 734 is $28.88, but I would take it in a hurry. That is going to have more than one shopper saying, that's a deal. That's what we're doing. And maybe just a little recap on that Paraíba in the bridge, or do you want to see the Mahenge, the 131 Mahenge? Okay, let me know who's got the aqua. This one's not sticking around. No way. Can't be here for $28.88. We're just waiting to see who's got it. And then we'll recap. I'm ready for that Mahenge Spinel Carat 31 recap. Oh, or we had the big diamond ring. Hold on, we have this big cigar band. This one's got to come back up. I think that Will may be getting the aqua. Will, let me know if you are. 2888. Time is precious here. We only have a few short minutes left. I think we're going to recap this big cigar band. Yellow and pink and green and fawn all coming up in that ring. Big cigar band style. Do you have this one, Will? Will, do you have it? Oh, thank you for letting me know. Okay, so here we go. Here's the diamond ring. I want to recap this with our last now 3 minutes left. It's the cigar band 8716. Thank you on the aqua. The aqua is sold, and here we go with the carat 85 plus the 65. It goes carat 85 on all the natural colors. 65 points in the white diamonds, and that's a quick recap from our first hour, and we have a beautiful cat's eye indicolite to show you. Who's this for? Oh, hang on, we've got our largest cat's eye indicolite, so you know what? That's 2777. I want to make sure we have time for this request. 345. Teresa, hi, this is 345. It is our big 702. This is a gigantic round cat's eye indicolite. It's a carat 13 in diamonds. I have to make sure she sees the size of this overall in the hand because it is a huge ring. And, oh my goodness, the most vibrant, showy cat's eye yet. In that beautiful blue tourmaline, of course, to be an indicolite, truly, it's got to be a true blue tourmaline. That's what this is. But this has got that chatoyant, phenomenal effect. And it's a discount. I kid you not, Teresa. This was $88.88. Here it is. Not shy about showing it. It's our round cat's eye. It was supposed to be $88.88. I knew I brought it down to a lower price. I'm going to honor that right now. If you'd like it, total museum piece, $59.99 on our 702. And look at that. Chatoyancy will move with the light. So as the stone moves or as your light moves around it, so will that chatoyancy. And look how much we just saved you. Nearly $3,000 of savings on the cat's eye indicolite of our largest size, but still in that fabulous unique round. So $59.99. Here it is up close. And let me know if you'd like that large yellow and all the different colors. I just love the glow this has. There's a gleam about it. More than just the cat's eye itself that's lighting up. Look at the sides left and right. And it's almost like one side is a little more blue-green and the other side is a little more blue-blue, right? It's almost like it's separated in a way by that chatoyancy, but it's really just about the light and how it moves through that stone. We have a minute left in our broadcast. This is it. If you have any questions about anything you've seen tonight, please give us a call. We'll be able to help you out, let you know if your favorite piece is still here. And we can also just remind you that we are with you again next on TV on Saturday and Sunday. Don't forget there's an online show on Friday nights. It does start at 5 p.m. Pacific, so it's got a little earlier start time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, and that will be tomorrow night to entertain you on your Friday night, and then of course back on television Saturday and Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Pacific, and that's 1 p.m. Eastern. It is Easter weekend, so I hope you can join us throughout the weekend as you're available. If not, have a wonderful holiday weekend, and be safe if you're on the go traveling, and enjoy time with family and friends. We hope you can stop in and visit with us over the course of the holiday weekend. We will make it worth your while. I'm looking forward to seeing you on Saturday, and thanks so much again for being with us on this Thursday. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your evening. Call us on anything else. We'll be here. See you tomorrow.